Radio. Keep the party going.
We live at the One Shot Deal podcast.
Yo, this is that kid Steph. What are you drinking?
Don't be shy, Delky. What you drinking?
All right.
Are you drunk, boy?
What you drinking?
Gorilla, what he's drinking?
What you drinking?
A little
You
bit
know what I'm
of testosterone over there.
Yo, we on the One Shot Deal podcast, episode 19. There we go. We got Chris in the building. We got Alfredo in the building. At the same time, we got No Limit on promotions.
No limit
C-Dep
games.
in the building. No Limit games. No
Get it
Limit
right.
games.
Get it right. We
No
streaming.
limit
We
games. I
streaming
lost
heavy
it
on the
real
games.
Give me my podcast.
Entrepreneur.
Your boy Dev and your boy that
We got
kid.
4-7 on the tables.
So was I.
We
on
live
location.
episode 19.
Bossing
Episode
up.
19. So we got the No Limit Entertainment. What it is? The Gamers.
Yes, sir. No limit games, man.
No Limit Games.
Yes, sir.
We got Chris CC, Chris in the building.
Yes, sir.
Come on with Chris in the building.
You know
I
it.
ain't saying Saka Fett. See
Fett.
that? What's
Akai
good?
in the building.
We got my Haitians in the building. We got 4-7 on the table.
We got Dominicans in the house.
Everybody in the house
Hispaniola.
tonight,
We
huh?
got
Hispaniola.
Hispaniola.
Yo,
Cheers,
we
fellas. Cheers.
At
Cheers.
the same
cheering?
time, cheers,
We
cheers,
cheering?
cheers.
Cheers.
Episode 19. What's poppin'?
Okay, we
Man, this
cheering.
week been mad crazy. See that, man? I don't even know where to start on the current
I
events.
mean, honestly, we could get right to the bullshit.
Cut
You know what
it
I mean?
up. Cut it
I
up.
mean,
On the current events?
we just lost somebody great. You know what I
Icon.
mean? An
Early.
icon.
It seems like
Legend.
every day that happens. Who we talking about now?
Who you talking about now?
What's his name? The Black Panther.
Black
Oh,
Panther?
Chadwick.
You know what I mean?
Chadwick.
We could just start there. You know what I mean?
At the same time, why you feel he's a legend?
I mean, he was.
that's a good
I mean,
question.
to be honest with
He was
you,
just a good actor.
Nah,
things
to
that
be
he
honest
done
with you,
was-
like,
did
nah,
was
hold on,
legendary.
nah, to be honest with you, he was like, for me, he's like the first like black superhero.
He was a black
Like
superhero.
he was like the first like really like black superhero that like really stuck to people. You know
I
what
give
mean?
you that. I give you that. That's a good explanation.
Was it? But hold on. There's other black.
No, but
superheroes.
it's a
Who?
good explanation
Who?
because
Who?
of the
Hold
fact
on.
that he's saying. We're gonna state what he's saying. He did Jackie Robinson. He did James Brown. You forget he did Get On Up. That boy got some movies now, boy. That boy got little undercover movies. You be like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's James Brown. That's Jackie Robinson.
He may be too young
That's
to be
Jackie
called
Robinson.
a legend.
Name
the
a-
things
but
that
he
did
ain't no
was
legend, but
the
he-
things he
he-
did was legendary.
That's when I say God put you on a platform,
Yeah.
even if it's a short term, the good die young. I got too much recipe tattoos on my arm.
Yeah.
Niggas is dying 38,
Hey,
32,
hey, name-
48.
name
he
another-
died 42.
Name
and he
another
came his mark.
superhero. Name another superhero that you could think of from
That's black.
the top of your head.
Marvel.
Marvel,
Off the top
DC.
of my head, I forgot. I was just watching one the
He's
other
African
day.
American.
Who? It was
But-
a superhero movie. Like a
But
big
don't get it
superhero
twisted.
movie?
Don't get
It
it
was
twisted.
nah. It's a series.
Don't get it twisted.
Black.
Don't
You
get
talking
it
about
twisted.
you talking about Black Lightning on Netflix?
Maybe yeah.
Nah, but don't get it twisted. Stan Lee ain't never discriminated.
What?
Stan Lee was on that. Marvel was on that.
Now that you say
Marvel
that,
I don't think it
made
was-
the platform. He never made them comic books in 1972.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
it
Black
was
Panther
discrimination.
came out. That comic book came out in 1972.
I don't think it was
He wrote Black
discrimination.
Panther.
I don't think it was discrimination.
Stan Lee was a shotter. Stan Lee made
Hold on,
black
hold on.
superheroes.
I don't think it was discrimination. I just think it's like the times are changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I
Like
think
when he came out, bruh. Come on, man.
What you saying? He came out as an artist,
Like, come on, man.
but not him
Like, he
as a
really-
represent. What he was representing. He was representing Black Panther as a comic book hero.
Yeah, but I think what it was
But
bigger
that comic
than,
book
it was
hero,
bigger than Black Panther.
It was
though.
bigger than Black Panther.
It was Wakanda.
But that comic book hero
Wakanda, that's what-
started in 1972.
yeah, but he wasn't. That's not that he was.
Stan Lee
represent-
wrote that comic book for a black tribe in Africa, what Chris is trying to say. That we've been on that shit.
Yeah, but they're trying to show like we're talking about black excellence, yo.
Black
We're talking-
excellence,
and then
the
with,
whole
with
day.
Wakanda, the thought of Wakanda, the backdrop of it in the movie is bigger than the movie. And when I say that, it's they're
Listen,
trying to show the beauty of being black.
Listen,
Black is
listen,
beautiful.
you
And
named-
the kingdom as monarchs, kings, queens, soldiers, everything.
Listen.
That's everything
I
that
think
they were
tonight-
showing.
listen. You named a bunch of movies he's done, right?
Of course.
But like, do people really remember him for
Not
those
at all.
movies?
Why not?
Not at all.
Who? Stan Lee?
Those,
He did James
Black Panther was the movie that really made him. Like,
$1 billion
we
movie.
all know him because of. Forget all those other movies. Whether you saw him, you didn't pay attention to him. Let's be real. Let's be real.
He did
You
James
saw him.
Brown.
You paid it. You
I don't
He
really
did
even
James
remember.
Brown, boy.
I don't give a damn what they
Boy,
gave
sit
him.
down, boy.
Nah,
he did
nah.
James
But
Brown.
they-
He
nah,
did
nah,
Get
nah,
On
nah,
Up.
but they gave him
He
those
did
roles
Get On
because-
Up.
because of Black
So
Panther.
what, nigga? That
You
shit wasn't
crazy that
memorable. It
James
ain't no
Brown.
Ray Charles.
But
Like,
I'm on some music shit.
You
Remember
yelling
this
too much,
platform?
dog.
This platform
It's
is
not
a
like-
hip hop platform.
it's not
And
like
as a
Jamie.
music oriented, we send recipes to the soul.
That's not what we talking about, man.
But
This about the
he
culture?
is the
All right.
culture. It's
This
always
about the
about
culture?
It's always about the culture.
that he's about to coach.
It's always about the culture because he did a James Brown movie.
That's some bullshit.
And he was
nigga.
part of the
It's
culture.
not memorable. That's
Yes,
not like
it was,
I don't
bro.
remember. I don't remember him for that movie.
It's not like Jamie Foxx
Because you
and
didn't
Ray
watch
Charles.
Get On Up.
That's memorable.
Because you ain't see Big Payback. I'm black and I'm proud.
You
It's the
naming
Big
songs,
Payback.
nigga.
I think
When
we
you
all
got-
saying the
I
same
listen
thing.
to James Brown at 6:30 in the morning.
That don't make him a legend.
If you're not a caddy lover,
Listen.
you're
I
not
think
gonna
we
respect
all
talking
saying
crazy.
the same thing, just different words. At the end of the day, he's memorable to you for whatever reason, right?
the dude
Right?
was
He's
a good
memorable
dude.
to you for whatever reason,
I
right?
He
guess
was young.
He's
and
a
he-
Same for
legend in
us.
his eyes.
We're gonna
Yeah.
give
You
a
know what I
little
mean?
5
At
seconds.
the end of the day, you know what?
We're gonna
Rest
give
in
him a
peace.
rest in peace to the soul. And we're
Exactly.
gonna keep it pushing.
You know what I mean?
Because
That's
he's not a legend. But he
It was
did
a
his
shock. It was a
justice.
shock to everybody.
did what
man.
he had to do.
Everybody sees him as a
But
king.
that's what people have to say.
And-
I ain't with that Wakanda, all that bullshit, because Wakanda is fake. It's not even a real tribe.
All right. Let's try to keep it moving. Let's jump
We
on
gonna
the
keep
next
it
one. Let's see
moving.
if we can keep this energy. What about Jacob, Mr. Jacob?
Let's get a current event. What's good?
Mr. Jacob.
Mr. Jacob.
Break it
Mr.
down.
Jacob.
Give me context.
Who
The
that?
one that got the 7 shots in his back.
Oh,
Man,
Oh, you
hard
pardon now.
turn,
Oh, no,
man.
you pardon now.
You talking about
you
Minnesota?
went hard
Oh
early.
no, you pardon.
Slide it in and slide out of it.
Yeah, let's just
Is it
get-
fucked up or what?
Oh, it's fucked up.
dog.
Is it fucked up
Oh,
or
it's
what?
fucked up. I
Instagram
mean, you got
wrote
white
it.
people.
back.
You got white people saying it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
He was trying to break up a fight from what I heard. 2 females fighting.
Get in the
Listen,
business,
man.
dog.
Regardless to the fact, you know what I mean, like,
Tase the nigga.
hey, tackle him.
Do something.
You know
Y'all
what I mean?
work
Like,
out.
why is everybody
It's
so
3 of y'all, it's
scared?
one of him. Come on, man.
I think we just bumped into a topic. Why is everybody so scared to throw hands nowadays?
Nah, they don't throw hands no more.
No, the cops can't throw hands.
They don't. They do. They do if you white. If you white, they will wrestle you down and
Do
take
every
you
other
in.
thing but shoot you.
Exactly.
But
So y'all trying to say that he was walking around the vehicle, right? He got stopped, right, in the vehicle with his daughter.
Daylight.
in the car.
Daylight.
It was
Hold on.
three-
Hold
it was
on.
three
There's a
young-
lot.
three
Hold on.
kids, his
Individuals.
kids.
Hold on.
Alright.
There's a lot to that.
Let's
There's a
state
lot
the
to that.
facts. Let's
Hold-
go.
Wait, let
let's
him
go.
say it.
Daylight.
Let's go.
Let him
Let's
say
go.
it.
Let's state the facts. Let's go facts and false. Used in daylight. Yeah, your kids in the car.
Bunch of people around.
3
him.
females in the car.
Bunch
You
of
got
people around.
pulled over. They say, do you
No,
have
he
a
ain't get pulled over.
registration?
He ain't get
Whatever the
pulled over.
case may be. Now, you walking around the vehicle to pursue a weapon in the car. The weapon in the car was not found. It was 3 underage
If the
minors in
weapon
car.
was not found, there was never a
Exactly.
weapon.
He got shot. There's no excuse to shoot somebody in the back. You
That's
feel
it.
me?
Point blank. Period.
Point
That's
blank,
it.
period.
That ends the conversation.
That's when
There's
it's
not.
done.
His back
And
was
they
to them.
condemn-
You don't
exactly.
shoot him. 7
They
times.
shot him 7 times in the back. It's like this happening every weekend. You want to get tired of talking? I can't get tired of talking. Because last week, 4-7, we talked about this unmarked, put the knee on his arm, then the Wendy's shooting, when dude got shot at Wendy's. Then we talking about Breonna Taylor. What happened to Breonna Taylor? Breonna Taylor disappeared.
No, but you
It's
know
a
what
known
you-
top warrant that they ran down on the Washington, on the senator for Breonna Taylor with the no-knock warrants. That what happened to Breonna Taylor? Breonna Taylor had a right to bear arms. She was in her house. People
Sleeping.
ran in her house,
Sleeping.
unmarked.
Sleeping.
She bared her arms,
Sleeping.
and she got killed in her own house. What's Breonna Taylor?
While asleep.
Y'all want to talk?
Right.
If I can't
Let me-
get a gun in my house and I got the right to bear arms, so I'm an armed citizen, and you run in my house with a no-knock warrant, and I can't bear my arms because you're an unmarked officer,
Let me tell you
and you
something.
run down on a warrant, and then you kill me, and then I'm just a victim
Let me tell you
of
something.
unarmed shooting.
Let me tell you something.
What happened to Breonna Taylor?
Alright,
Let me tell you something.
Fuck out of here.
A lot of people like, what's wrong with the police nowadays, right?
Yeah,
Let
current
me
events.
tell you what's wrong with the police right now. They train you in the academy. They train you the same way, regardless to who you're dealing with, right? So y'all really want to change how policing works? Train them different.
First of
Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Train an officer how to deal with a 6'7", you know what I mean?
You'll never
250
get-
pound and teach them how to deal with.
My brother,
Someone-
my young brother, you'll never get enough training.
And let me
to
tell you
deal with
something.
people like us on the street
A lot of
because it's never enough training. It's never
Aight.
enough training to deal with people that.
No,
they
we
say-
potting.
No,
No,
but
we
Let
potting.
me tell you, young brother, it's never enough training. The police need more training. That's a fact of the matter. Everybody
The police
knows.
need they need to
they
be
need more
they need to
training.
be integrated more. That's it. Every
They
white cop
need
needs to
more
Let me
ride
tell you
with a black
something. Let me
cop.
tell you. If you pulled up
Training
somewhere,
is the
listen,
key.
listen, listen. If
Training
you-
is the key.
Hold on. If you pulled up somewhere, right? You got there, right? You stopped the fight, right? You doing good for the community, right? Now you got somebody treating you like a criminal. Why should I listen to you, bro?
I feel what you're saying.
I'm going in my car. I got
That
my
happened
kids
to
in
the
my car.
security guard in Baltimore.
All I did was get
that
out the
when
car
he
to
broke
help.
up the fight and the cops came there and they killed him when he had the guy, the shooter, on the floor and he got shot and killed when he wasn't even the shooter. Remember that happened in Baltimore when he was a security guard of the nightclub and an armed gunman came in the club and
All right,
started
hold
shooting
on.
up people.
Let-
Let me ask you a
let-
question.
hold
Hold
on.
on. So let me just change the narrative for a second. What do you say to the people? Not saying that I say.
I
it.
said
No,
to
no,
the
wait,
people-
wait, wait, wait,
Wait.
wait. What do you say to the people that say he shouldn't have been fleeing from the cops, that he shouldn't have been going to the car, and he should have been listening to what the cops said? What do you say to those people? I ain't saying that I'm one of them people, but what do you say to that? Because that's what the defense is right
I'm
now.
saying restrain them
Chris, you grew up in
until
Miami. I grew up
Hold
in
on, hold on,
Miami.
hold on. I want to hear him. Go ahead.
I
I'm
grew up
saying-
in Miami,
I'm
and you grew up in Miami.
Hold on.
I don't punch no cop in the face. Don't think I'm gonna get shot. Nigga, you think you put your hands on the cop, you're not gonna get shot.
Oh, nobody in Miami doing that
You
though.
think that?
Nobody
that
in
shit
Miami
don't
doing
happen
that.
in Dade
Exactly,
County.
exactly.
We was raised different.
Yeah.
Put your hands on the cop if you want in Miami.
Oh
nigga.
yeah.
And you think you're not gonna get shot. And you gonna get took to Dade County. And you gonna get charged with
Hold
battery
on.
on
I
the
want to
knee.
hear Cedric's.
But at
Hold
the
on, I don't
same
wanna get
time,
lost. I don't want
it's
this
an
to get
order
lost.
operation. That don't make it right.
Hold on. I don't
Young
want to.
brother,
yeah,
young brother,
exactly.
that don't make it right.
Look. I
Just
don't want
because we grew up on a narrative that we could get beat up by the cops.
Listen.
I grew up where you get a bomb on you, you gonna go to jail with a broken nose.
Listen. I
I
don't want to.
had several broken noses.
Look. I don't want to
But
fast
that don't
forward.
make
I
it
don't want to
right.
fast forward this. I want to take our time on this because this is important.
No, but you
it's important.
All right, hold on.
It's important that we discuss this
In the open
in,
platform.
as deep as possible
Our
because
platform is a good platform to
Nah,
open.
this is what the cops should have done.
me hear
Basically,
Cedric.
the cops should have fucking restrained him more until
How?
there was no threat. He didn't see no gun, so he thought he was raising for a gun. So
That's what you thought.
you could have taken. That's what anybody. That's what he thought too. Was there a gun?
But you know these
So I
white
found
people
out
are
today.
really
I heard today.
scared.
Just to add to it, I heard
And
today
said what he's
there was a
saying.
knife in the car. There
And
was a
they're
knife-
not
a
properly
gun, a knife.
trained.
But still, again, a knife versus a gun.
He's not
A
properly
taser.
trained. It's not
Exactly.
properly
Absolutely.
trained officers. They're not properly trained.
it's not about properly training. It's about
Racism.
how you was raised. Okay, you was scared.
Definitely.
Police was scared. He never been in that situation. He never had a black. Let's just say a black person,
African-American.
an
Real talk.
African American, going into the car, giving him his back. He's never experienced that.
This is just.
He
this
was
is-
scared for his life.
Yes, I understand that situation.
This is
but that
something
situation
that's-
is a slippery
This
slope.
ain't the first.
But
check
it's
it
not.
out. Check
It
it out.
keep
Hold on.
going
Hold
on,
Check
young
it out.
brother.
Check it out.
See
This
that?
ain't the
Go
first.
ahead.
It ain't the first. What's the date today?
29.
It
29.
keeps going on.
This is the first. It's not going to be the last.
So when you get tired,
So
ask when you get tired.
what I'm trying to say is
When
that
do you get
what I'm
tired?
trying to say is
Past
that
time.
we can
Okay.
keep talking about this over and
Every
over.
weekend?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna end this
Every
right here.
show?
Go next topic.
About this shooting though, what do y'all think about the basketball players that decided to?
Hold on, though. That was a good topic, though. I gotta.
No,
you know
it's
what I
a-
mean?
it's
I gotta
a-
give you your props.
It's a sidebar of that same topic. The basketball player.
You know what I mean?
Basketball
I feel you.
players.
Sports in general.
It was a good topic, though.
It is a good
is,
topic.
but it's
I
a-
mean,
it's
I'm
a-
sure.
it's a
I'm sure we'll
vicious-
have it.
I hear you.
There'll be another name next week.
I know.
And we could all agree that is wrong.
I know, but you know what? If we don't talk about it, it's just gonna be worse and worse.
They've
Next,
been-
next time, I'm gonna be on my toilet. I'm gonna be in the toilet using the bathroom. I'm gonna get killed.
I'm shit. Listen, he got shot.
Yo,
several
you know
times,
why
and
you
he's
gotta
still
talk
alive.
about it?
Let's
You know
thank
why you
God
gotta
for
talk
that.
about it because it can't get any worse. Like in the back.
Yeah,
Know what I
no,
mean?
let's.
Yo,
But
You
I get
saying-
it. I get it. It's gonna keep happening. You know what I mean? We'll continue that. At the end of the day, look. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? He survived.
I heard he's
You
paralyzed.
just want to
No,
say rest in peace to the
paralyzed.
family.
Luckily for him.
You saying love to the family.
Yeah,
It's
love
always
to-
gonna keep happening.
love to
I'm
the
gonna fix
family
what you about to
and
say.
prayers, big
Politically correct. This shit been happening.
Yeah.
All right. When they kicked in 4-7's house next door to my house, and they had the wrong search warrant, son. They had the wrong search warrant. Yes, they found like 12 guns in my house. Yes, they found like 4 ounces of cocaine in my house. But they kicked in the wrong house. They kicked in my next door neighbor's house. 4-7. The crackers had the wrong search warrant. These crackers be doing wrong shit. All the time. Dog, they kicked in the fucking wrong house. Because my house was 1101 and 47's house was 110.
Stop, man. God
No,
damn,
these crackers are doing shit that you don't understand what's going on
Hey,
in the
give me a
world.
drop, give me a drop,
And
man,
now
give me a
it's
drop.
on life. Get
I
a
need a
drop.
drop.
That
I
ain't
need
the
a drop.
I'm gonna put my platform on.
Hey,
Son,
hey.
police injustice is gonna keep happening. Why? Because it's gonna keep happening, bro. I don't got nothing else to say about that shit.
Next topic.
I'm
I got
taking-
nothing
I'ma-
else.
I'ma
You
take
know
this
what?
shit
You know
left.
what? Hey, for the last thing, F them bad police, man.
Man, niggas ain't been through what we been through.
Happy birthday, Michael Jackson. Let's switch it up.
Is his
real
birthday?
quick. Well, I'm
Is his
gonna hit a
birthday?
U-turn.
Yeah.
Is his birthday today?
Like,
Beat it.
yeah, I think
Man, it's the
today.
king of pop, man. Michael Jackson, man. You know he opened the door for mad niggas, man.
Oh, yeah,
He did more than just that.
He opened a lot of doors.
He did more than just that.
You know they say he talk deep when you meet him.
What's your
He
favorite-
don't sound like
what-
Michael
what-
when you
What's
meet
your
him.
favorite MJ track?
PYT.
Oh, PYT's though. That's from
Especially
roller
for
skating.
roller skating.
That's
That's
from
for Hot
roller
Wheels days,
skating.
though. That's why.
What's your favorite?
I like Michael when
Boy,
he's
don't
hot.
come over here to me, boy. You know what I mean?
Why you don't fuck with MJ?
Nah, you know I'm young, boy.
Yeah,
Too
he
young to
young,
fuck
but-
with MJ.
I mean, I got look.
Pretty
I
young
used to-
thing, boy.
I don't
Hold
give
on,
a
hold
damn
on.
how old you are. Everybody
Nah,
got a favorite.
That
Hold
boy
on.
ain't got no SJ on him.
Yeah, but
Nah, hold on, man. I'm gonna have to YouTube this because I got like two that I like really.
What's your
Pretty young thing, boy.
PYT?
PYT, you love it. Pretty love. Oh, you ain't know that, boy. I'm a Cadillac nigga, boy.
I used to skate backwards
Oh.
to that shit, nigga.
I had like,
Hey, you love it.
He said he used to
what?
skate backwards.
I used to fuck with that Dirty Diana though.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
Dirty
Fuck with that
Diana.
Dirty Diana.
And
Oh,
Look like a
Criminal.
dirty
smooth.
Diana.
Hey, hold on.
Smooth criminal.
Smooth Criminal. That shit was
Smooth
ridiculous.
I'll tell you one thing.
Criminal always gonna be in niggas.
Man, we
I'm
know
gonna show you.
Thriller.
I'm gonna show my age real quick. I was old enough when the world
Don't do that,
premiere,
don't do that.
the
Of
world
Thriller.
premiere of Thriller came out.
Okay.
And I was scared like a little bitch.
Hey, let me.
Come
Nah,
out
hold
like,
on, hold
"Oh,
on. Let me tell you how old
hide
he
it
is.
under my
You
mother.
know the video.
Hide it
Hey,
under my
look,
mother.
people don't know it's like a
this nigga
Thriller
got
video.
yellow eyes.
Hey, let me
and
tell you
teeth
how
and
old- let me
fangs.
tell
That
you how
music
old
video
he
got
is.
a horror video.
Hold on. Let me tell you how old he is.
He was
He
young.
was an extra in Thriller.
Nah, I
He
wasn't
probably
really
was.
young.
He was in the
Probably
back
was.
here.
But that shit was iconic.
probably
though.
was.
That shit
Probably
iconic.
Let's
Everybody
get back to
remember
the
that.
hip hop though. What's been going on hip hop this week?
Hold on,
What's
though.
going
Hold on,
on,
because
man?
I think we got a lot of like off
What's
hip
going on
hop
hip hop
topics.
this week? Man, we got a lot of shit that's going on, man. Hip hop this week. You got the motherfucking you got the Tory Lanez. They still talking about that shit.
Oh man.
You know,
nobody
we
cares
don't want
about
to talk
man.
about that shit no more. At the
Nah,
same time,
it's done, yo.
you got the
Shot her for no reason.
So y'all ain't fucking with Tory Lanez?
It's not that I'm
Nah,
not fucking
I
with
ain't
him. He
fucking
shot a
with that.
female. He ain't like. I don't get the
I
story.
mean, you got all the facts.
That's drama.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
They putting themselves. These people are millionaires, man. What the fuck you carrying guns for? Shooting girls?
No,
for?
you
What
millionaire. You
Man,
gotta carry
look,
a
I
gun.
just-
But what you shooting a woman
Man,
for?
listen.
that I
I
don't
can't
like.
see a millionaire
Come on, man.
in a
I don't know the
pool.
story, but it can't be right.
in a pool with two baddies.
and you gonna shoot
Hands
naked.
up, bro. Look, I don't been in parties. I don't got it messed up like can't walk. Somebody got to carry me, and I've never thought of shooting the baddest girl at the party.
Damn.
Who the fuck does that?
I don't know, dog.
Tory Lanez.
Y'all can't be that gullible, just to believe.
Yo, but you know we can talk about the Wu-Tang, the second saga. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
coming out.
What's about the second saga? Yeah, you know the second saga's coming out
That don't make no
at the
sense.
same
This
time.
is-
We already know the story.
That's what I'm
What happened
saying.
with
Like
the
that's
story?
that's.
Well,
what
just
you
let me
what
know when
happened.
Ice Cream come out. When they gonna talk about
Nah,
that?
yeah, but you know
That's
we
my
gotta talk about the
Wu-Tang hit.
NBA,
That's my Wu-Tang
the
hit.
boycotting of the NBA.
Hold
That
on,
was a
don't
strong
don't
statement, man.
speed by it now.
We don't want to speed by the NBA.
I
It's
mean-
a strong statement, man. How far was
How
the
strong
NBA?
really was it?
Well, it was man strong.
Oh, hold on.
Cause he don't believe
pause.
that
It's not
our
only NBA
voice.
too. It was
Hold on, hold on.
tennis,
Ced-
soccer.
Hold on,
And
Cedric.
WNBA.
Cedric just said something really good that I want to touch on. He said, "How strong was it really?"
Yeah. Did it make an
strong
impact?
was
Did it
They
make an
did
impact?
like what? How long was the boycott?
Only
I
time
felt
will
like it
tell.
was everybody just
Like
skipped one
24
game.
hours.
Yeah,
right?
because they
Like,
went back today.
That's some bullshit.
Do you think it
What'd
was
you
like,
miss?
hey, let's just make them think we
Man,
care
They
and
could
get back to the money?
They could afford to miss a paycheck, dog.
They didn't miss a paycheck. They got a paycheck for it. If you
Yeah,
say
because
this, you get this. You crazy? They ain't say it for free.
That's not true.
Okay.
Not true at all.
That's a whole nother conversation.
What-
But
I
what I'm
find it
saying-
really weird that they boycotted such a powerful organization.
And
Yeah,
a
they
bunch
Boycotted
of
them.
them.
for
Platform for it.
24 hours.
They got the platform for it, man.
First of
And-
all,
and
That wasn't
NBA
no-
boycotted
I mean,
because
at the
they
end of
made
the
a
day-
statement.
That's
all
not-
right. Now the statement means because FIFA came through and did it, the baseball team came through and
He
did
said
it.
FIFA.
not FIFA.
Fuck that. FIFA is the name,
FIFA.
nigga.
No,
I don't
no,
give a
no,
fuck
no.
what you want to say. First of all,
Soccer.
I'm a speak. I'm
Soccer
an
did it.
activist, brother. So just so you know this
Football,
platform,
bro.
I speak on my black people. I'm Haitian. I'm Haitian in Puerto Rican.
Give me something Haitian. Give me something
Nigga,
Haitian.
what the fuck you talking about, nigga? I give you some Juri Collet, nigga. I give you my pistol in your motherfucking mouth. First of all,
Look at the boy.
alright, calm
Hey,
down, calm
hey,
down, calm down.
we on the
Come on,
same.
Steph, come on.
We on the same
Come on,
team,
Steph,
brother.
first of all.
We on the same
Nah.
team.
I'm gonna teach you something, young blood. That
You can tell he from Miami.
nah, I'm from Brooklyn. First of all.
No, you're
Anyway,
not. That shit don't
first of
count.
all, Anyway,
Oh,
shit
that,
don't
hey, he
Anyways,
just did
You
it.
from Miami.
anyways,
You don't even
the
remember
platform
living in
that they did was that they put a statement saying that I won't go to work. Fuck my paycheck.
They didn't do
Because
that,
I ain't
though.
no slave. That's what they did.
No, that's not what
they
they did.
stopped working in the
one
playoff
day?
to stop. They
one
did it
day?
for 2 days, first of all.
For 2 days?
And they said that my voice counts. When I was telling you, when my aunt called in, when I called Orlando, that our voice counts. For an ignorant black man not to think that your voice don't count. Because a lot of people think if I don't go vote, it don't count. So now, if I don't voice my opinion, it don't count. If you don't voice your opinion and sit down, then what the fuck you doing, nigga? Then sit your ass in the corner, nigga. You want to play ball and be a slave and entertain the white man?
Alright,
So
alright,
that's
alright.
what you.
You
No,
just
ask me
rambling on. You
what they
rambling
sat
on. You
down.
in my
I'm not
ear.
rambling on.
Yes,
The
you
NBA
are.
sat down
Alright,
to make a
listen,
fact.
Listen,
No,
listen.
I see where he's
Jesus.
The
coming from.
NBA
I see where
sat
he coming
down
from.
to make a
yelling.
fact that.
Hey, stop yelling.
Listen, I see where he's
All right,
coming
the
from.
NBA sat
Stop
down.
yelling,
All
let
right, the
people
NBA
talk.
sat down.
Oh,
The NBA
come on,
sat
man.
down.
Look,
That they
you-
coming on the fact
well, let's
that
not
the
let's
matter.
not fast forward. Hold on. Let's just stick on one topic real quick, which is you as a basketball player, right?
I'm not a basketball player.
Let's
bro.
just say.
I don't play basketball.
Let's just assume. I mean, this
I can't voice my opinion.
Let's just talk about it.
I can voice my opinion
Let
as
him
a street.
talk.
Let's just talk
man,
about it.
let him talk.
Think about it. If you, LeBron James, right? 24-hour boycott.
And he said,
You
fuck
find
this
that?
shit.
You find that?
And he
like-
wrote it on Twitter. He said, fuck this shit. We got to do something about change.
You
And Kaepernick 4 years ago kneeled. Everybody say he's a dumbass nigga kneeling against the
yeah, but
national anthem.
he didn't play. He didn't play.
And
for-
now the structure is
Oh
coming.
my God.
What he did 4 years
All
ago.
right, Steph,
People
you
looked
gotta-
at him like
Steph.
a duck.
All right, I got it. But the
Wait,
point of the matter
This
is,
don't all go back to Kaepernick.
Kaepernick still
Kaepernick-
ain't playing. He's
He
still not
kneeled
playing.
and did it justice for.
Damn, nigga, let me talk, dog. He's still.
I'm done.
All right, you should have been done a long time ago. The point of the matter
Hey,
is,
shout out to
these
all the
niggas
new
stop for
subscribers.
24 hours, dog. You want to give it 2 days? All right, I'll give you another 24. They stopped for 48 hours and went right back to work. What? Who missed what? That means that everybody got some type of live show where they could go back to rewind.
Why everything got to do with money though?
Kaepernick
That's
ain't
exactly
go back.
what you're talking about. You said
No, I'm
that
not talking about money, son. It's bigger than money, son. It's bigger
There
than
was
the
no
platform.
boycott. There was
Fuck the money, nigga. Niggas don't care if they didn't get paid for 2
They
days.
did get
Imagine
paid.
this. A
They did get-
Nobody
protester.
cares about money.
Imagine this. A
It's
protester.
it's the awareness.
Check me out.
All right,
It's
you
the
know-
awareness. You
Hey,
talking about
hey,
it.
hey,
He
hey,
talking
hey,
about it.
look,
It was the
hold on.
awareness of what they did.
Hey,
Hold on.
I don't care if nobody got
You have to
paid.
put
Check-
the mic level
check-
down on him, dog.
Check me out. Check me out. Imagine this. A protester protesting for 24 hours.
So they ain't caused no awareness
Nothing.
by boycotting the NBA.
Zero.
Hey, a protester protesting for 24 hours.
What does he do?
What are you doing?
He ain't do nothing.
If anything, you
Look,
brought awareness to the
Can
NBA.
I say something? I want to say something without getting
Of course,
interrupted.
of course.
Here it is. First of all, they protested, right? Right? They protested the game, right? They didn't play a game.
One
It's
game.
a playoff game.
Okay.
So there's a difference between canceled
It counts.
and postponed. Listen,
Oh,
there's
cancel
a,
and postpone.
there's a
There you
difference
go.
between canceled and postponed. Because it's a playoff game, it has to, if you cancel game
It
one,
counts.
no, if you cancel game one, it doesn't go automatically to game two. You still got to play game one.
You forfeit.
Even if it's not today, if it's in 2 days, it still needs to be played.
So that means there's
Game
nothing.
one, so they didn't
They
lose
still
a
getting
fucking
paid.
thing. They didn't lose nothing. Did
Thank
they make
you.
a statement? Yes.
Kind of.
Oh,
If you want to
is
say
anything
so.
gonna happen?
Zero.
Obviously, nothing's
At
happening
the end
because
of the
niggas
day,
still
I
got
ain't no
shot in the
Yank,
back.
nigga.
Yeah,
I don't
you
give
are.
a fuck about them Yanks. You can saw what you want, nigga.
Yeah, you are.
And it's funny because we at your house, nigga.
What difference is
And that
that?
shit's mad funny. I ain't no motherfucking Yank, nigga.
That's some Yank
I ain't been a
shit.
Yank a day
hold
in
on,
my
hold
life.
on.
What the
on.
fuck does? What the hell does a
Fuck, nigga.
24-hour?
I ain't no fucking
Hey,
Yank.
drop
man.
a bomb. Drop
What
a
does
bomb
a
for
24
Cedric's
hour-
house, though. Acres. Acres.
24 hours. 24
I'm not
hours.
Haitian. I'm a Yank now.
24. Tell me what a 24-hour
Oh,
boycott
so now you
is.
gonna tell me I'm not Haitian?
Oh my
God.
Oh, so
What you
now I'm a
talking about,
yank.
Steph? What you mean?
What are you
Steph?
drinking?
So now I'm a
All
yank.
right, what are you drinking?
Oh, so I'm a yank.
He
What are you
drinking-
I'm a
he-
yank, nigga.
Hey, get me a drink.
That's what you just called me, right?
He's on the Dominican rum.
Fuck out of here. I'm a yank now?
Nah.
I'm a yank
I
now.
don't even know what that means, big bro.
What the hell's wrong with you? You're
No,
not on the
I
TV.
can't
You're not
speak.
on the show.
I can't
You're on the
speak.
show.
I don't
or not?
even know.
Now, I don't
Are
even
you on
know.
the show or not?
Yeah, I'm on the show.
I don't even know
Yo,
what that means,
hold
big
on,
dog.
Hold on. I think we need to get back on the same page. 'Cause
We not all
what
on
you
the
talking
same
about? What you
page.
talk? We need to get back on.
It's
What's the next topic,
passionate,
yo?
passionate talking, man.
But we gotta keep it respectful all the time. We homies. What's
Yeah,
the next
man.
topic?
Next topic is let's talk about Joe Budden.
What did Joe
I
Budden
don't
do?
know about that.
All right, look, Joe Budden, right? To me, when I got into podcasting, he was like the guy that I like studied. He's the one I watched, right? So what Joe Budden is doing is, there's a lot of podcasters right now signing deals that make
Big
no
deals.
sense. Make no sense. So what the industry is doing to podcasts is the same shit they did to music, where they fuck your contract up, right? So Joe Budden right now is on Spotify. They offered him millions. He said that ain't enough. He cut in his contract with Spotify.
Who runs Spotify?
Spotify.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know. Next topic.
But what I'm trying to say is that I like what he's doing because he understands the value of what's going on right now. Podcasting is brand new. It's new to everybody. Nobody
one-
owns podcasts. There's rules to be made at all times. And I feel him. Thank you for the bomb. I feel him for standing up, not for himself. He denied millions. I wouldn't have denied those meals. Let me tell you why, because I'm broke.
Nah, but you can deny me. You said it right there.
You know
'Cause
what I mean?
Broke. What if you already had millions?
I can still choose to take that easy money and flip that into more money.
You know you got something coming. He know he hot.
And you gotta respect him.
He knows he's hot. He's
It's
at a
not
point where
just
he can.
him. It's for everybody, for us right now.
We're not on that platform to turn.
We're
down
not
money.
on that platform, but what he's trying to do is that when we podcasters walk in an office, you respect us. You respect the podcaster.
Nah, but they see it now. For instance, for Chadwick's death, podcasters and online had it before the news. It came out online way before the news.
Hold on, man. We about to get a refill because shit intense right now. And we zooming by a lot of good topics, by the way.
Not just a recap on the birthdays: Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, Dave Chappelle too.
And No Limit Games coming out.
No Limit Games, he's turning 30.
The Big Trey. Oh,
Okay.
So what?
I think we just came across the topic.
So what the OGs that's 40 and over got to tell the 30, the new 30-year-old.
Nah, don't tell me now when you're
What does
40.
he- what
Tell
does
me
he
what
have to
you was
expect?
thinking when you was 30.
What does he have to expect in the next 10 years that he hasn't seen?
that kid. How old are you?
I'm 34.
34.
Oh, you with me, big dog?
You calling people young? You calling people young?
I've been in the game. Y'all niggas young to me. You a young nigga to me, boy. Chris know he a young nigga to me too.
Nah, chill,
Hey,
son.
he
My
grew-
birth certificate say otherwise, nigga.
He in that
See,
fast life.
we been in the game together. I love you too. I came across wrong. But I love you too, brother. You young and skin. You young and skin. Your skin look good.
Hey, man, look.
Black
That's
on
it.
crack,
We know
nigga.
which
You know
the
they say
black
crack,
on
crack,
crack.
crack.
That's it. Skin look good. fam.
Hey, props.
We gonna get back to the topic.
We gotta have to invite the ladies. 'Cause
Props to you guys for making it to 40. I hope I make it a 40 year. I mean, I'm glad I made it a 30. I got a bunch of homies, and you know what I mean? Rest in peace on another one. You know what I mean? I got a lot of homies. A lot of homies that ain't make it a 30, you heard me? I got a homies that ain't make it a 25.
to the homies.
You know what I mean? So,
We all do.
what I'm doing...
We should just
we
give the
all
show
do.
to the girl.
Hey, what do you...
Yeah,
Hey,
ladies, what
hold
do
on,
y'all
hold on,
wanna
hold
talk
on.
We all do. Don't we all do?
Hold
Joe?
on, hold on. What should you do? What should you do for the 30th, right? With COVID. Ideas,
Lord.
thoughts.
Nigga, what were you
You talking about in-house party?
Rent a dope ass BRB with.
Yeah.
Yeah, ran a dope ass Airbnb
That's
somewhere.
what he did for his
with some-
30.
Y'all better come check
Close
No
friends
Limit
and-
Games next
Okay,
weekend in Orlando.
So what happened to when you turned 30 hitting the Vegas, the Strip, and all that?
Nah, you better chill out with that shit. You better chill out with that shit now,
You
homie.
come
You
back
better
home
do that
with
next
a
year.
Corona gift.
31, 32.
that COVID.
31.
31.
You think
At
at 31
COVID
we
30.
good?
For sure. For sure.
You
Look,
think a year we good?
let me tell you about your 30s.
I hope.
Your 30s is gonna be a blur.
Well, he
dog.
turning 30?
Yeah.
Me?
You
Just
turning
turning
30?
next
30,
week.
man.
Next week.
Should be left here in the
Virgo,
FDMC.
Virgo, hey, drop a bomb for
Federal
Virgo
Prison
season.
Bureau. You better be healthy. I was 30. I turned 30 in the Federal Bureau of Investigations, nigga.
I was
The
there. When I
FBC,
turned
I was in
30,
the
I was
federal
living my best
prison.
life.
Oh, we
on
ain't
South
talking
Beach,
Fed
nigga.
life.
Nigga, I was in the feds when I turned 30, nigga.
I said,
You really
Step
happy.
back.
You on the streets till you turn 30, nigga. I was in the feds when I turned 30.
When I turned 30, nigga, I was living my
Hey,
best
hey,
life.
just to
on Miami
clarify, he
Beach.
said
Hey,
he was
the
in the
Fed.
Fed.
I
Living
called
on-
Pat. I think
living on Collins
my girl
Avenue.
dropped some money in my account. I think I got sent me.
I was,
don't know.
Hey,
hey,
He was
hey,
funded.
hey, let me just-
None
let
of
me
them
just-
niggas ain't writing that letter.
Let me just point out, he said he was in the Feds, not working with the Feds. Drop a
No.
bomb for the real niggas.
First of all, you ain't
Where
gotta
you
drop
working
a
with the
pad.
feds?
First of all,
I hope not, man. Hell no. Don't even. Hey, he hot right now. Don't make him any hotter, dog. He about to flip the table.
buttons. Gotta
that
press
shit
the button.
sounds
Hey, he about to flip the table. I just met him.
crazy, man.
Nah,
that shit
man.
crazy,
No,
man.
I love you.
That shit crazy.
You wouldn't
bro.
have been sitting
First
here.
of all, we all here, man. We gonna entertain this week, man. What's the
All right, so we
We
need
gonna
some
get into
drinking
this
stories.
week,
We
man.
got some
gonna get
drinking
into some
stories.
drinking stories. We ain't get a
Fredo.
drink of the week. What's the drink of the week? I heard y'all drinking some agave.
Yeah, nah,
Man,
nah,
drink-
so we got-
Matter of fact, let me get a little.
Agave.
Let me get a
So
little.
What's
we
the
got-
drink of the week?
So you know your boy is well traveled.
I know.
So your boy went to Nicaragua before.
The
And they
Guadalupe,
put me- they put
Dina
me-
Fletcher, the Archers.
They put me on game on that.
What you was
Flor de
drinking?
Caña. Shout out to Flor de Caña.
Guadalupe.
Nicaragua.
Hold on, we gonna have to blur that out, right?
Nicaragua.
Are we blurring out? We blurring that out?
They getting a shout out. They blurring this out. They tripping.
Hey, we giving y'all a shout out. Give us a shout out, man. You know what I
we pay for
mean?
this,
Write
pay
the
for
check. Write the check.
I paid for that bottle. So
Write the check.
anyway, so that's
Listen,
what we
man, I'm about to
drinking.
be 30 and they just ID'd me.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing, bruh.
Nah, that's good, dog. Black don't
You
crack.
guys want to sit down? Take over the show?
You want to do a lady segment? Let y'all talk, cause I feel like
Yo.
y'all got a lot more to talk about than us.
Come.
Yo, how many?
Kiki, take my spot. I'm
Yeah,
going to
baby,
the
take
back.
my spot. Come on.
no,
Swear it's a tag team. Let's go.
Yo,
I'm going to the bathroom.
I wanna. Okay, so it looks like I'm
switching
staying.
it up.
It looks
We
like I'm
switching
staying
it
by
up.
myself.
Nah.
You gonna flip it up?
Hey, it looks like I'm staying by
Man, you gonna
myself,
fall back and
man.
the women gonna go on the show.
We switching it up, man.
Wait,
Hey,
how
listen,
clear is
listen. I
this
just
camera?
hold on.
Very
Hey,
clear.
hold on. I just want to say really quick, if you're not following, make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe, support the channel. You know what I mean? Support young businesses, young entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? Like, we do this for fun, but like, we're really trying to make it somewhere. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean?
You a pro with this shit.
Make sure to hit that bell. Make sure to hit that bell. Get them reminders. You know what I mean? And the fun thing about this podcast, hey, listen. The fun thing about this podcast, you never know what to expect.
You don't know who gonna blow up.
Like we just had a bunch of guys in here, and now we got a bunch of girls in here.
Oh yeah. Come on, take a seat.
Tell me, how that work?
All right, so now we're gonna do what Alfredo's very used to, being around girls all the time. Alfredo, we're gonna
Can
talk
you
about girl topics.
put that in context?
It's in context.
Nah, cause being around a lot of girls, people could think I'm a player,
Right.
and I'm far from being a player, guys. I know I'm 30. I know I'm young. You know what I mean? But what she's referring to is I got two beautiful daughters. You know what I mean?
Which are my nieces.
Yeah, man.
All right, anyways.
They big.
Go
man.
ahead, Kiki. So what are we gonna talk about? Butterflies?
No.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about butterflies real quick. Listen, did y'all know there's a market for butterflies?
Big markets, big markets.
We love
Big,
it.
huge. Y'all see this 40 acres?
40
You
acres?
see this 40 acres we're sitting on? Like literally, like we have the butterfly expert with us here joining us today.
Hey, SK butterflies all day.
I mean, she puts the index finger out and they just land.
She's
Yes,
the
sir.
butterfly whisperer.
How do you whisper to a butterfly?
Probably the biggest dope boy ever.
Ooh, snaps.
Got it.
Hey, if I was a butterfly, I'd land on your finger.
He land on my face.
Yeah. What's going on? What we talking about?
Butterflies?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
Why
really.
you saying that? Shout out to Michael Jackson. Happy birthday. He had that was a big tune, Butterflies.
And you know
what? I'm saying?
what?
And they had the remix with Eve and all like that.
Shout out to my best friend, one of my best friends, Emma. She's turning 33. She's in Vegas, partying it up.
I messed up. What's
Shout
her
out
name?
to the-
Emma.
She
Emma.
couldn't invite
Hey,
nobody.
hey, shout out to the
No.
best friend that know everything about what the other person
Everything?
doing. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Uh-huh.
So I heard you trying to do your own show.
Yeah.
That's your best friend. You trying to do the show?
No, my other friend. We want to do a podcast.
About what?
Women, just talking.
That's my favorite topic.
Oh,
Just
red.
talking.
We got a whole lot to say.
Oh, like the
So
red
let's
table.
hear it. Come on, I'm ready to talk. Let's go. I love
don't
women.
even
Show me what you got.
know.
You
What
live
about
right now.
women?
I don't know. Whatever we want to talk about that day.
Tell
but
me the
like
first
right
thing
now,
that
I
comes to your
just need
head.
men.
Okay, that's a good topic.
No money.
See,
Men or money?
see, women always
Men
want to
and
talk
money.
about money.
Money first. Money first.
No, I like that she said man first. Actually,
I mean,
Why?
I don't care.
You're
I
a
just want
misogynist like that?
I mean, I'd rather you say that than money. I'm like, whoa, she ain't real.
I'm real.
She ain't
I
real.
mean, give me a topic before I give you a topic.
Give me a topic.
My topic is a little, you know, I don't want to disrespect my homies that's, you know, got wifeys in here and all that.
Hey, this is the podcast, man. You got to pass
go
right
ahead.
now.
I was seeing one the other day they were talking about, and I even posted up on Instagram, and I was asking the question, you know, nah, I can't even do it, man. That's family. I can't do it.
What
I do
is
wanna
it?
say,
Just
you
do
know what
it.
I'm
Just
saying?
do it. Let's
Oh,
talk
no, you
about
brought
it.
it now.
Let's
Now,
talk
come
about it.
on
He's
now.
right here.
Why you can do it?
Okay,
Exactly.
Third person.
The third person. Well, this is not just towards women. It was just I saw the topic. I said, you know, fun little topic. Everyone loves sex and all like that. So it was like, well, where was the weirdest place you ever had sex? This is going on to
fitting room.
everybody in the field as well.
Oh, Kiki, girl.
It is-
Off
hey.
the chain with
What
it.
she said?
It is.
What
She
she said?
said the fitting room.
The fitting room.
Yeah.
Thank you, Macy's.
Thank you.
Don't go out of business.
For me, it was Target.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The fitting room.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jay.
you a freak.
that you gotta look to the other side. That was the other.
No, but
the
like,
other
I'm
one
just
shit.
thinking like the fitting room, like, bruh.
Salute. Yo, Chris.
That's
what about
wild.
you?
That's wow. You never done that?
Where was
Oh,
the
you gotta try
weirdest
that.
place you ever
Very
had
soon.
sex?
Where's the weirdest place?
See, Dad, where's the weirdest place you ever had sex?
A
bed.
You know what?
Wah, wah,
That
wah.
is kind of weird though, because you know what I mean. When shit right, you all over the place, you everywhere but the bed.
Well,
So I guess he got a point there, bro.
but he did said bed.
In
It
between two
depends
cars
what bed.
in the street.
Whose
On the
bed?
highway.
I would say the I say for me it was the A train in New York.
She said in the club.
In the club?
Whoa, I've never
That's
done
not
that.
the weirdest.
Nah,
That might be
everybody.
kind of shot out though.
Everybody in the club, man. You can't
Oh,
even go
I've
to the
never done
bathroom no
that.
more. The whole line is in the line for the bathroom. It ain't to use
That,
it.
I don't know.
It's like boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl.
Hey, don't
Spots.
shy away. What about you? I mean, you a little too young to be at, or you got a weird spot?
I mean,
Where's your weirdest spot? Because you're millennial. So
Nah, he's
you
not
have
even a
to be-
millennial. He's 30.
No, he's a millennial.
No, he's not a millennial.
He's
What
a
year
straight
you
up
were
millennial.
born?
90.
90.
He's a
Oh,
millennial.
90. My fault.
He's a
my fault,
millennial.
my fault, my fault.
He's a straight up millennial.
Bro,
So you're more creative
talking,
than I am.
I mean, we talking roofs.
Oh,
What type of roof? So like car
Your
roof?
homeboy
or
house
hotel
roof.
My home, not my homeboy. Your homeboy.
Any homeboy house roof, wherever at that time.
Now, are you saying that's what you did, or are you saying that's a weird place to do it?
I mean, let me look across the table. See what I mean? It's
He's
both.
looking
It's
at his
both.
wife.
It's both. Nah, it's both.
I mean, it was great to hear the place.
It's both.
Can we get a story out of any real from that? I mean,
I mean, you know, we
Alfredo,
went up
give
there
me
to
your
look at the
story.
stars. Hey, we
Give me-
look.
give me
we-
your story.
Lynette, you first, then I'll go.
I don't know. My
I don't
story
know,
was just like
you said
super
it first,
plain.
I mean, you should go one.
Hold on,
two.
Lynette got a good story. Tell us a story. What happened to you in Jamaica?
Oh!
No, we're not
Jamaica
going
made
there.
crazy.
We're not
gal.
going there. We're
No,
not going
no,
there.
Hey,
You don't gotta name no names.
You made me say, hey, you made me pull the topic out. So you know, just it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we get another shot around here? Can we get another shot?
Oh, whoa.
Uh.
Yeah, please. So that I can like ease
Loosen
into
up,
this,
yeah,
you know?
What happened in Jamaica?
Like a butterfly.
Crystal, you want to say what happened in Jamaica?
Christoph, go ahead, Christoph.
What you drink and drink T-shirt in Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
You go to them all inclusive. resorts,
Yeah, yeah.
it's all inclusive.
All inclusive.
You just
All
drink
inclusive.
And drink and drink. That's my beautiful.
But I want to hear this story. I got so amped up, man. Go ahead. Don't,
What do you-
don't be
okay,
shy.
so which story am I gonna say?
I don't know. He had, you know, he had one particular.
Hey,
Which one do you want me
tell
to
us
say?
the story about
The
the
one-
phone.
The phone? Which one?
Oh no, not the phone. The watch.
The watch? No, that's a long story. We're not gonna go there.
They cut it short.
Okay.
You got to cut it.
I'm not good at telling
Well,
stories
we
like
got really
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
really fucked up, and like somebody almost stole my watch and Chris's watch, and then put it back in our rooms. Pretty much, that was it.
That's what
Man,
we
that,
think.
it seemed like that was an April Fool's in
No, we-
Jamaica.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
April Fools, no
Oh, you
lie.
guys, you went to Jamaica with them?
No, we gotta go though. We should all go to Jamaica.
Nah, man, I was, I had to work.
It was
know what I mean?
quarantine. People are not traveling like that. We're supposed to go. You know what?
Kiki,
Do you love me?
Do you-
Hey, man, look.
But I can't do everything now.
Hey, listen, multitasking at its finest.
All right, what about the original drinking story? Let's talk about some drinking stories and all like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn it over to.
All right,
Pass
so
the
who-
Dutchie
Listen.
Panda.
So whoever
Left-hand
drank
side.
40 English.
I have.
I've
but
never
that's
even
a-
opened one of those.
Really?
That's a New York thing.
That's the first time I got drunk.
Okay, let's hear
I
that
did-
story.
Out of a 40.
Where were you? This was not here.
That girl.
No,
good.
I swear it was
No,
here.
my-
The
my
funny
man
thing
left
is that
for it.
today
I mean,
we were
that's
talking
for
about
the
it.
40s.
Today we were talking about it, and I was like, I can't remember the first time I got drunk. I drink so much that I can't remember the first time I got drunk. But I was like going back, and I was like, oh, I remember. I was 16. I was
16.
16. I even remember my outfit. So crazy, because that's how I remember things, by the things that I
Or
wear.
smell.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I was 16. I had a friend, and she had a car. She had a Bronco. You guys remember the Bronco?
Of course.
So she had
How
a
can
Bronco.
we not remember the Bronco? OJ
OJ.
made that legendary. Don't call it the Bronco no more. Call it the OJ.
OJ, you know? So she had that.
Was it white? Was it white?
It was
Lie,
champagne.
no.
not
Lie,
white.
lie to me and say it was white. Was it white?
Okay, it was white.
Okay,
it was
that's
white.
what's up.
Whatever you wanted it to be.
Had a blood had a blood stain on the. Okay, go ahead.
And some gloves.
Gloves didn't fit. Didn't fit.
So no, whatever. So we went out. We went to the beach. We were like, oh, let's go out, whatever. We go to the beach and we got wasted off of like 240s and Cisco. Who remembers Cisco? Ew.
yeah.
That was disgusting. It was disgusting. But I remember that night I saw a shark. I saw a shark.
You probably didn't
shark.
though.
I probably, you know,
I
but
know,
I remember
right?
I
She's
seen
drunk,
it.
so you probably
we were
saw
at
a lot
South
of
Beach.
things.
We
What
were
else?
at
What
South
else?
Beach. We were at South Beach. We were at South Beach. Like when people used to chill at night in South Beach. And I saw a shark. I swear I saw a shark. I swear I saw it. But whatever. That was the first time I ever got really drunk. So when we left the beach, I was so drunk, right? And I felt like throwing up. And I remember throwing up like on myself. It was disgusting, right? So
That makes me
I was
want to
like,
throw up.
yeah, it was disgusting, right? So I was like, oh, okay, let's go through the car wash. Let's go through the car wash and I can get myself cleaned.
Oh my god.
And my friend's like, are you crazy? The fucking thing is gonna like
Take an
kill
eye
you.
out?
Oh yeah, wait. I was so now. You said you want to walk into the car.
You
Without-
remember
without-
like what was
without
that?
the car.
Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah,
Is it
she-
Pee Wee Herman?
yeah, she saw the
remember
shark.
when? Yeah, you remember when Pee Wee Herman like went through the whole car wash and he got cleaned?
Nah.
You remember that? You guys don't remember that?
We don't want to answer on camera that we seen Pee Wee Herman. That's what happened.
Yeah, everybody gonna know, everybody
Who is that? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
gonna- Yo, I know we got off of it, but
No. Hold on. Wait.
Okay,
She's
go.
telling her drunk story. You,
So no.
You better have yours locked and loaded and stuff, Kiki. You know we waiting.
I wanted to talk about something with sports. But go ahead.
Well, we can get
Ew.
into that, but this show's
Then
called
I'ma
What
get
Are You
up right
Drinking? So that's
now.
what the basic of it. So
I don't know anything about sports.
No, continue
except
with
for
your story.
Dominicans play baseball.
continue with your story. I want to hear
And
this.
Chris likes soccer.
Car wash shower.
So whatever. I thought that I was gonna be able to like shower myself in the drive-through car wash, and my friends are like, "You crazy? Are you freaking crazy? You can't do
Hot
that."
wax.
And then whatever. So I didn't. So then I got home, and my mom sees me, and she's like, "What the hell happened?" And I was like, "I ate McDonald's." That was my excuse.
Ugh.
I ate
That's
McDonald's.
even as well as vomiting.
Dios mío.
you know her mom knew she was lying when she said McDonald's because she normally go to the chini spot.
Who? I didn't go to no cheating spot back then. That didn't even exist.
She like, What about you? You got a
No,
drinking
I
story?
still like cheating. Wait, hold
Man, a
up.
drinking story, man. Honestly, the craziest thing that's happened to me drinking, man, is like I got really banged up. Shit was good. It was a good night. I don't know where I was at. I think I was trying to get
You
home.
like the yada yada. What's the yada yada mean?
Listen. I'm trying to get home, and next thing you know, I hit a sidewalk.
You remember when you ran over the
Listen.
pole?
I stood there
This guy
and
ran
guess
over a pole.
I hit a sidewalk. I look at my car.
Miami-Dade.
My car's flat. One of the tires is flat. Somebody walked by. He said, "Hey, man, you okay?" I said, "Yeah. Can you help me?" He said, "Yeah, I'll help you." This man changed my tire at like 4 a.m. Homeless guy. I had no money in my pocket. Had to take him to an ATM. So now I'm riding at 4 a.m.
With a bum?
with a bum in my car.
Hey, did you get a bum butt?
Nah.
Bum butt?
Hey,
All right, Kiki, what's
That
your
was
jump
crazy.
story? Yeah, that's too much.
Well, I don't do a lot of drinking.
She got
so
her braids in, braids.
she don't do a lot of drinking, but she drinking.
So my story might not be that good though.
Then lie to us.
I guess I can make one up real quick. Babe, which one?
The Halloween story. Which year is this?
The thing is, I don't even remember it because I was so drunk.
Yo, see that? Well, see that come next turn and y'all share the story. You know.
Well, from the photos, from what I remember, the night started off with a blue wig, and Cedric's face was basically a skeleton. And by the end of the night, we were both in the car. He was driving with no more white on his face. He was completely close to the steering wheel, and all I
Wait,
remember is
what was his costume?
he
A
was
skeleton.
Oh, okay, God.
Now,
And then-
is that racist that the black man painted himself white?
Oh, that's why I was asking, bro.
God, please don't do that.
Y'all
Not right
stupid.
now. Not right now.
I mean,
We're not going to talk about that
No,
right now.
go ahead.
The ending, all I really do remember, I guess it was a fantastic evening, is that I threw up into a brown paper bag, and I have a picture to prove it.
Brown paper
wait,
bag.
where'd you get the brown paper bag from?
Who knows? Maybe a
Was
bum?
it
Where
from the
did
same
she get
bum?
the brown paper bag
Was it from the
see?
same bum?
Perhaps.
No,
perhaps.
and maybe it was from the 40s she was drinking.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, there you go.
I saw how that tied in together. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
perfect.
all connected together,
Perfect.
man.
All right, now your turn.
Mine is because you would bring I forgot whatever it was New Orleans. I remember this one and all. It's not necessarily I was drinking. It was 'cause a friend of ours passed away and we went to Pensacola for the funeral. And this was in February. And my crazy ass was like, wait a minute, we in February. Isn't it like Mardi Gras?
Mardi
time?
Gras, yeah.
So I looked up how far New Orleans were, and it was me and two of my homeboys, two of my homegirls. You know, people don't want their names to be called out, so I gotta say that. Let's just say Jack, Jill, Janet, and Chris. You know, not Crystal, but you know, let's just make up names, right?
Chris was there.
You know. So I'm like, wait a minute, it's only a 3-hour drive, yo. I said, let's go. I was the driver. They were stuck. They wanted to go south. I ended up going west and shit. So anyway, we went to Mardi Gras.
Damn, you didn't even go north. You went west.
No, we went to New Orleans. In New Orleans West. I don't know. I'm not that educated and shit. So I don't know. Is it New Orleans?
Geography obviously was not your favorite.
No, not my favorite. All I know is that freaking the time
right.
change.
He was drunk in class.
The time change. Isn't that going west?
Where?
I think it's
New
north.
Orleans.
Yeah, north.
It doesn't
Orleans
even
is
matter. It don't
going-
even matter.
New
Go ahead,
Orleans
go
is
ahead.
It's northwest.
I mean,
Northwest.
I gotta
It's a
know if
little
I gotta edit this part or what.
It's a little west. It's a little west.
It is for the
Yeah.
time change.
Northwest.
We
Northwest.
literally watched
He
the time
said the
change.
time
Yeah,
changed.
you know what I'm saying? and most people don't know that up in Florida, the west coast of Florida, time changes.
Absolutely.
Like that. Yeah, you know, I had to
A
argue.
lot of people don't know
Anyway,
that.
the whole point of the story is that
didn't
you know
know that.
we ended up
I'm
in
sure
Mardi
you
Gras.
didn't, Alfredo.
That's Central Time.
We ended up going on to Mardi Gras. We had a good ass time. To the fact that a homeboy girl lost her phone in the whole Mardi Gras thing and all like that. And then we went through all our pictures. I think that's why I remember the story. We went through the pictures and we seen her phone popping out of her pants. We were like, oh, that's when she lost it. And then we calling the phone. Next thing you know, someone answered the phone like, yo, we got your phone and all like that. You want to come get it? Come get it. And they gave us the address. By the time we get there, you know, she didn't want to answer the phone. Everyone's drunk out their mind but
Hold on,
me.
hold on. What phone was
So
this?
you
What
weren't
type of
even
phone
drunk?
was
An
this?
iPhone, I believe.
iPhone what?
Okay, so you
I don't
weren't
know. You
even
get
drunk?
it too. No. Now,
I wanna know how-
it was
how
one,
good this
two,
one was.
three, 4 people, and I'm the sober one, and it was hell of earth trying to deal with these motherfucking things. and whatever. She lost the phone. We went over there, didn't answer the phone. The girl ended up who got her phone lived in Chicago, so she ended up going back to Chicago the next day.
Oh, I'm not getting my phone from
Hey,
anybody in
see
Chicago.
that?
You
The
hear
girl
me?
was from Chicago that took the phone.
Listen, I'm not getting my phone from anybody in Chicago.
But
You
anyway-
can keep it.
Well, anyway, the moral of the story is that she ended up mailing it back to the to my home.
That was
girl.
nice.
Yeah, you know,
That was
so
really
it
nice
was-
of her.
Yeah, but it was a drunk, crazy Mardi Gras. It was a great time.
So
but
you didn't get drunk.
no, I didn't get.
So that's not
Wait
your
a
drunk
second.
story.
It is
Where
my
is your drunk story?
No. It is my drunk story because I'm telling you the story that I was with a bunch of drunk people.
No.
Wait,
I
you're
wanna
telling
hear
me-
your
hold on.
drunk story.
He wants me to believe that somebody in Chicago mailed the.
Yeah, people do that.
Hey, listen,
there are good peoples out.
Yeah,
There are
I mean,
good people
I would
out
call.
there.
I would call the guy to confirm, but
Was
he,
this
he-
before
he,
they
he
got
didn't
the
want us to
name?
answer.
Is this before they got the name Chi-Town?
Nah, this was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
People are so nice. There are some nice people out there. But again,
man, props
I
to
want to
you.
hear your drunk story. You just told me a story about a bunch of other people
I
being
don't
drunk.
drink.
So you've never had a drink in your life.
Hey, plot
Show
twist.
canceled.
Hey, plot twist, plot twist.
That's
the
why I'm not
owner-
on the show anymore. I'm
don't
just
do
a
that.
producer.
The
you know,
owner
like that, you
of
know?
the
So
show,
you've
baby.
never had
So
a
anyway,
drink.
so anyway, back to the this girl show like that. Come on, let's get back to my favorite top, ladies, my Mercedes.
Hey.
you don't know
Nah,
about
but
that.
like, you know what? We need to do the same setup and bring more girls.
Hey.
You should get on here.
Hey,
And like, we should just talk
I'm willing
stupid
to.
stuff.
If she's willing to come, I'm willing to take my seat. I'm willing to give her my seat.
Like, just talk.
Dale, Uni.
You're
just
never
feel-
gonna.
but
you're
you
never
want me
gonna
to
hear
tell you
say
something?
no more girls. You're never gonna
Okay,
shoot
okay.
me if I ever say
Let me
that.
introduce her.
Oh, she's coming up.
Let me
There you go.
introduce her.
Oh, Uni, what are you
We
gonna
got
talk
the
about?
we got the
Dun, dun,
beautiful.
dun.
Hold on, let me introduce her. We got the beautiful 20.
Why you gotta say people's age? Like, why we gotta go there?
Okay, we got
You
the
wanna show how
beautiful.
old we are.
We got the
Young.
beautiful Miss Cuban. Miss-
Miami Cuban,
Miss
I'm
Twerk Thing.
FYI.
Miss Twerk Thing. Listen, they're slowly but surely kicking me out of this podcast.
We need
Only
another
girl.
girl.
One more girl. Get on the horn.
One more girl. One more girl.
Did you introduce her?
Yeah, let's introduce her. Let's introduce her. Hold on. We got the beautiful Unetti's in the house. She's checking in. That's a very Cubanish name. Nobody knows. That's your nickname. In case y'all was wondering. Listen, introduce yourself. The mic is yours.
I'm Uni. I was born in Miami, raised in Miami.
Where were you born in Miami?
Where? What hospital? What hospital? Jackson?
Hialeah.
Oh, Hialeah? Okay. I feel like every Cuban that
She
was
was
born in
barely born
Miami.
then.
But all my brothers were born in Jackson.
Yeah, I feel
hey.
like every Cuban that was born in Miami before 1998 were born in Jackson.
Hey, she was
Like, I
barely
don't know
born.
why. I
If
just
she
feel
was
like
born
that's
in
what it
Hialeah
is.
Hospital, she was barely born.
Alfredo, you know where we were born?
Jackson.
Lincoln
no.
Hospital.
Lincoln Hospital, New York.
New York.
It was a mental hospital, guys.
Oh my God.
It was disgusting.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, it was a mental hospital. We were born there. Yo, immigrants.
Listen,
we
that's
come
too
from
much
immigrants.
information for y'all. You know what I mean? Don't start doing history, looking at
Don't start looking.
when Lincoln Hospital was, you know what I mean?
So
Was
I
it
know,
a
I
mental
know,
hospital?
and it, this is also going along with current events. As a lot of you guys know, November 4th, everybody got to go out and vote. Make sure
November
you go vote.
3rd.
Man, that's my
November
baby's
3rd.
birthday.
No
I
matter
mean,
when it is.
y'all want to get
I'm not trying
political?
to talk about no.
Because that's important.
What I am
So we
gonna-
have
because
a plan.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
Okay, we're gonna
Because
talk
we
about
do
this.
have
He's
the
just
ladies
making
here.
it.
Because the ladies are here. So I know my lady was very passionate about what Melania was wearing
When
in her speech this week.
Okay,
Let 'em know.
so you guys didn't see what she was wearing?
Oh.
Okay, so she came out with a super Fidel Castro military attire, and I was just like, as soon as
Hold
she
on,
came out.
break that to the listeners that
All right,
don't
so
have a visual.
all right, so
Right.
visual,
What was the
olive
top?
green,
What was
olive
it?
green.
Was it a one top? Or
It
like
was.
a two
She had a
top?
two-piece.
Two
She had a
piece?
two-piece.
Okay.
The bottom was a skirt with a flare in
How
the back.
How short was
The
that
skirt was up to her knees, and it had a flare in the back.
Up to her knees? Oh, she's boring.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
the first lady.
exactly.
What do you
No,
expect?
excuse me. No, but wait.
Listen, if
You
you're
don't
married to
understand.
Donald Trump,
You
your
gotta be
skirt
off
should be
the
above
chain.
your waistline.
Ah, facts. Because he likes hoes. Ah. No,
except
anyways.
his wifey.
No, but like for real, her attire was disgusting. I
Okay,
as soon
hold
as
on.
I saw her,
Her top was what?
she looked like Fidel Castro.
Why?
Seriously. So she
It was
had
up to the neck?
no, she had a collar with 2 pockets right here.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was
just
gonna say.
like, just look it up.
Pass it around. Look at it.
You just look at it. What do you guys think?
Oh,
Give us
no,
some
Fidel
that's
Castro or
terrible.
no?
And that's what
That
she
is
was speaking.
terrible.
She was speaking to.
Oh no.
Is it not horrible? Like the worst.
Okay,
As soon
okay.
as I saw her, I was
But
like,
do you
yo,
think she
I
woke
can
up?
style her
do
better.
you think she woke up and dressed herself?
Absolutely
No,
not.
of course
Whoever's
not.
styling her is horrible and they need a new job. They should be fired. Please hire me. Melania Trump, please hire me. I got you,
Oh, she's
boo.
looking like a deputy sheriff.
I got you, boo,
Yeah,
girl.
too
I
much.
got
That
you.
olive green made it.
The olive green made it, but
I love
but
that
then
color.
no,
But
excuse
if
me,
it was another
excuse me. But I even like envisioned it in every other color. No, she wore a neon. Like, how do you wear neon? Like you're a politician. You don't do neon. You know what I mean? You do
don't
neon.
care.
You do neon. Like if
But we all know they're not the regular.
no,
They're
but
not
like
the
you
usual.
still
They
like
don't
no.
do things by the books.
Yeah, at all.
Right.
But either
What was
way,
Donald Trump wearing?
look, super simple. Exactly.
So
Look.
he was wearing the same suit? that he
Yeah,
usually does?
absolutely, because that's all he can do.
Yeah, as soon as he bosses, he opened Trump Tower that he's wearing.
But anyway, so okay, so fun fact, because this is gonna be a fact. Chris and I made a bet. So my boyfriend and I made a bet. So I'm a Trump supporter and he's not. You know.
Hey, a
You
lot
guys
of people
know.
gonna be mad at that. And this ain't your podcast. You better keep it quiet.
All right. So I'm just saying this.
That's our special guest.
I'm
Yeah.
a special guest too, so it's like you can talk about everything, right? Special guest. All right. So Chris and I made a bet, and if Trump wins, okay, we're going to go to Washington D.C. We're gonna make a road trip. We're gonna go to Washington D.C.
Okay.
after the elections. Once Trump wins, because I know he's gonna win.
I'm not talking to you no more.
He is going to win. I don't want to touch it.
2020,
over there.
Trump
to win.
2020. Anyway, so
y'all want-
once
Yes.
Trump wins,
That's a real.
Chris
deep
is
topic.
gonna wear "Make America Great Again"
No.
hat in front of the White
You
House.
can't come to my house.
All right.
I want to see that picture.
It was a bet.
I'll be so
It's a
sorry if
bet.
that happens, Chris.
I want to see that picture.
But
you
if
upsetting
Biden
millions of
wins,
people right now?
what's Biden's slogan?
Who
you
knows?
under-
That's why it's not even a fair bet.
Do you understand?
And no one knows. No one knows. Exactly. He sucks.
You're upsetting millions of fans right now. Why would you do that?
Everybody has their opinion.
Babe, I mean, Alfredo.
What's up with you calling it?
Yo, that's what happens. That's what happens when you've been single for so long and then you get a boyfriend. It's like babe.
Everybody's
babe.
How long have I been
Call your
single
mom,
for?
babe.
Damn.
Call your mom, babe.
Yeah, all the time.
Hey, I just wanna take a second to say No Limit Games _. Make sure to follow Instagram, YouTube, all that. You know what I mean? For the best of the best gaming
What are we talking about?
content.
Oh, he's talking about no limit game.
No,
what I'm
about your
saying?
bet.
Oh, about a bet. So you were talking about our bet. What about our bet? Go. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think if I do that to Chris?
What are we gonna do after? If Trump wins, what are we gonna do for the next 4 years? What are we gonna do on November 4th?
It's
Keep
only gonna
living.
get worse.
You gotta be smart enough to know.
It's
you're
only
not
gonna get
ignorant
worse.
enough to know that
It's only
he
gonna get
could
worse.
win.
It's only gonna get worse.
He could win again. I'm not dumb enough. I'm not. You crazy?
No, it's not.
Okay, but look.
No, but it's not that. It's not that.
Listen.
I'm smart enough to know that he might win.
Listen,
again.
a president has never affected
But that don't
my
mean
income.
nothing, though.
Listen,
That don't mean nothing. It
listen.
could be rigged, whatever. Education may be that
A-
people, the
a
votes ain't
president-
come out. The votes ain't come out at the same time. It's structured. Shit is bought.
Listen.
Whatever the case may be, the ballots, whatever. But I'm talking to Chris on a different level because I've always been part of resistance and I'm always part of the movement. You know what I'm saying? But we've been dealing with it before.
mama's not
We've been
gonna
dealing
watch.
with systemic racism. We've been dealing with suppressity. We've been dealing with. So is what we're gonna do after when Trump might win.
Listen, people
So
like
the question
Trump
is,
because he's a
I always
businessman,
expect
right?
the worst. I always hope for the worst and expect the best. But I hope for the worst because some shit might go left real quick.
People like
In my
Trump
lifestyle,
because he's a businessman.
Kiki know my lifestyle. I hope for the worst and and expect the best.
Look, people
But
like
the
Trump
worst,
because he's
we
a
gonna go to.
businessman.
I'm gonna do this bid.
He's a businessman.
And Kiki
so-
know I do bids and come home.
Listen,
He's an entertainer.
listen,
He's an entertainer.
listen. My question is, why do we have to have somebody into business that's also disrespectful?
That's what he do.
Yeah, but he has power. He has
Your
money.
kids, right? You got your kids around good, positive people, right? Because positive people influence your kids, right? Now
That's
put them
true.
around Trump.
Yo, if they could become
So
billionaires
it's
like
okay.
Trump,
Let me
I'm all
just hold
for
on.
it.
Let me just say this. It's okay to respect. You want the president to be about business and speak the truth. That's fine. But your president need to be. He need to have compassion for everyone. Okay, and he needs to have professionalism and respect. You know why? Because I'm trying to get a job, and they don't want me because of a diploma. But how our president and I'm more professional, caring, passionate than the president. How is that possible? And I've been more in the streets. I've been more in the streets than the actual president. So it's okay to want a president to be about his business, but my man, be professional. Because if you was my homeboy around me, slap your ass up and tell you to tighten up.
I need a president that could go from ghetto streets to executive suites.
Just
in the
like
same
his
day.
girlfriend.
I'm
Just
sure
like his girlfriend.
And say what's up, what's good.
And that's him.
Go to them suites and be like, good
Come from
afternoon, sir.
Ashley to classy real quick.
That's it. That's
All
it.
day, every
Adapt.
day.
Just like in the
First of all,
movie How to Be a
it's-
Player.
that's not what
Adapt to
we
your
talking
environment.
about, son.
All right, so next subject, because politics is very like iffy, and you know people just get so upset.
But
Next
that's what
subject.
people want to hear what
Just-
people are thinking about it. Because think about it, right? I'm at the crib, right, by myself watching the news. I see the Trump. I want to know what people talking about. I want to know what people's thoughts are.
Kiki, what is your thought?
Girl,
You know
please,
what I mean?
don't watch the news. I don't give a fuck.
Like-
honestly, I don't vote. That is not my language at all.
Whoa.
To me, these are all puppets, and you think at the end of the day that y'all really gonna make a difference?
To a Haitian.
Oh, she into the Illuminati.
Better than Haitian wife.
Hey.
Hey,
No,
the
honestly, when it
RCNI.
comes to politics, that shit is real with me.
It is.
And that's what I think. I mean, I may be 1,000% wrong. Who knows? We'll see what the hell happens in the next 4 years, or in the next lifetime. But
Yep.
as for right now,
1,000% right.
Facts.
All right, so next topic. What else do we want to talk about?
I want to just make sure everybody hits that subscribe button, hits that follow button. You know what I mean? DJ47, you already know this is the podcast where we talk about mostly hip hop, but sometimes it get a little aggressive and we go off topic. But it all makes sense and it all ties in together at the end of the day. So make sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, support young entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? There's a lot of podcasters out there. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't gonna watch it, just hit that follow.
All right. So I have a
I follow a bunch of people I don't-
very interesting topic. So I just started dating my boyfriend 4 months ago, right? And like I'm super in love. I'm super in love, right? I'm like in love, and I hope he is too, wherever he's at.
sure he is.
He better be in love, shit. But anyways. All right, so it's funny because an ex-girlfriend or an ex-person that he used to talk to hit him up saying that she made $1 million. Like she has $1 million to her name right now.
I'm
What would you do?
gone.
What would you do? Would you tell your girlfriend,
Oh yes.
your current girlfriend, that
Oh, yes.
this girl hit you up
Oh yes.
and see what she says?
Oh,
Or
yes.
would you go behind her back and try to like rip her off? I don't know. Please give me your thoughts. I want to know what your thoughts are.
Well, it's only been 4 months, but why not? If he confides in you like that.
But wait. When I was with her, why did I stop being with her?
But who cares?
No, but that's
cares?
important
No.
because let's say she was just a random. I can't, even though it's 4 months. But if I feel the way I feel,
But it's $1 million.
It's $1
Doesn't
million.
matter,
She
though.
has $1 million
Doesn't matter,
right now.
though.
She has $1 million.
doesn't matter though. Doesn't really matter though. Hey, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If it wasn't serious and you just go back for the money,
So
then we know what you about.
Whatever that is.
We know what you about. She came back now. She gonna come back later. When it's
Alright.
8 months, 12 months, then what?
So
And then
this
at
was
12
my thought
I-
behind it, right? So she is like giving him all this information. Obviously, she wants to spend his money, her money with him. So I was like, okay, babe, let her do whatever she wants to do, But But what do you think, Kiki? I want to hear your thoughts.
I mean, I would have kind of spoken to him about it, and I would have wanted him to tell me for sure. That's what I would have preferred. And then I would have been like, so let's plot. How we gonna get something out of it? I mean, as long as you don't have to put your extremities inside of her.
Exactly
let's
what
talk
I
about
did.
it.
Exactly what I did.
For sure.
I was like, babe. I mean, I don't care what you do, as long as you don't do anything sexual with her.
Oh, because y'all think it's that easy.
That's what he said.
If she's that dumb to even
It's
say that,
easy.
then yeah, it's that
It's
easy with a
easy.
broad like that. Come
Exactly.
on, man.
It's that easy.
She over here talking about, I got $1 million.
Hey,
No?
let's flip the script.
From the
Let's
get, I would have
flip
been
the
like, no
script.
responding. That's it.
Hold on, let's flip the script. Now, if your girl, ex, or whatever, hits her up and says, hey, I'm rich now. You know what I mean? Gucci.
I'm rich. She only has $1 million. That's not
rich.
rich. Richer than
I'll
me.
make
rich.
that shit work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's rich.
Richer than I am.
Listen, if my girl
Absolutely.
comes up to me and tells me, hey, look, da, 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 hey, I couldn't wake up the next day if I told my girl to be like, hey, yeah, let's use him. I can't.
You got different morals.
I
sure
can't.
Okay, so for me,
How is my girl gonna look at me?
That's how he
But
felt.
it was like her idea.
It was my idea.
If it's your idea, I'd be like, yo, something wrong with you.
Oh!
And if it was
Right.
your case, now I know what you would do. You know what
Ah!
I
There's nothing like that happening. Hell no.
mean? Yo, hey, no amount of money can
You would say no? You
replace love.
wouldn't want any
You
part
wouldn't-
of it?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Like, are you crazy? Why is she hitting you up, first of all?
Because she's
So-
weird and desperate.
Yeah, so you
And
wouldn't
clearly,
even like
she doesn't know-
participate.
No responding. No.
Absolute. Oh no, I was like, hey, maybe we could
Let's
go on
guess.
vacation.
Why not?
Ibiza. A house. You know, like what are you trying to do? You over here like saying you got all this money.
Hey, that's not
no
just
reason.
that's not just a conversation. That's months of work.
Right.
Months.
Exactly.
So every time she says, "Hey, can you go do groceries with me?"
Yeah.
Are you cool with that?
Oh no.
No, I'm
Because
talking about a one-time deal.
Yeah, one time.
See,
One
yeah,
time.
That's what I say. Y'all
There's
think
not
it's
going to
that
be
easy?
That's not
exchanges.
reality.
Y'all think it's that easy? And then what if you get addicted?
Ah, bueno.
Oh,
Who's addicted?
okay.
You,
Me. I'm
the
not gonna.
woman,
Addicted to what?
addicted to getting that easy money from your man's ex.
Hey, as long as it can pay for my shit, I'm all right with it. Like, okay. I mean, as long as he's not having sexual intercourse, like, I'm good.
What if she was 60 years old?
Even better. She can't do much.
Oh, if she's old, then it's all Gucci. If she's old, then it's all Gucci because they don't even count. You know what I mean?
Alright.
You know what
You
I
want
mean?
to talk? Yeah. I feel like you want to talk. Go. Come here.
This is why girls can't have a podcast.
What y'all talking about?
If y'all wasn't here, it'd be a lot different, trust.
Best parties in
No,
Miami.
just cut it. Just cut
What?
it. Cut the show.
Sex toys. No, we can do that. Like,
What do you want?
do that with the girls. When we're having
The opener?
girls,
It's outside.
Do that. All right.
I got one more thing, Steph. I think you could agree with me on this. Steph, you got you a Dominican lady, right?
Oh,
She's
we
at
gonna
home
talk
right
about
now,
food.
right? She's sleeping. She's
Talk about
sick.
food.
Hope you feel better. God bless.
Feel better, D.
Feel better, D. Shout out to D.
Nah, I ain't even like that.
But
Tell something. He put something.
Steph, talk to me. dog.
What?
I know your lady cooked for you, right?
Yeah.
She cooked that.
So what does she
cooked-
cook?
what-
Can you tell me what she
What's she
cooks?
gonna cook on a Tuesday night?
Nah, but you ain't
Because
got
I want to
do
start.
that,
It's
son.
gonna start, huh?
You know, you eat jus collet, but at the same time, you know you got the frito. You know you got Dominican spaghetti.
Okay.
Do you know what's Dominican spaghetti for you?
I don't know Dominican spaghetti.
But it's
Is it-
fire,
is it because it's
right?
made by a Dominican or it's like
It's just
Dominican
like it's
ingredients?
different.
I eat platano frito. I eat regular platano, but I eat mango. I eat
All right, because
sancocho.
Steph, I think
I eat Dominican food. Like,
Yeah, you
every
like
day.
it? But like, do you like
I'm
it?
Haitian though.
But we all the same. It's one island.
But yeah, but I'm saying, but I thought
It's
yeah,
so
we talking about
crazy.
something
It's
else.
one
It have to
island.
be
You know what's
lingering.
crazy for me?
No, but what I'm
We
saying
just
is so
lingering, so we can talk.
what I'm saying is
I'll be
that
back.
I think you could agree that that food is good. Your lady cooks. She throw it down in the kitchen, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
If y'all knew Steph back in the day, y'all knew Steph was a skinny nigga.
Hell
Oh,
nah,
so
hell
you
nah,
chunky
hell
now out because of that Dominican
I
chick?
know Stephanie.
You gotta keep the weight.
I know Steph going to gym maybe once or twice a month.
Nah.
But
Once or twice a
but
Never that. But
and
nah,
you see
but
me,
you know, we
what's the
coming
first thing
out.
you say when you
But
see
you know
me?
the struggle, you know the family though, you know, we always got the
Another
platform. We
Number
talking about
3.
4-7 has a platform. So you know with the
Number 3 for
with the
the
YouTube and the Spotify, you know we over here on every day this weekend, so trying to get something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's why we on.
So we try to let y'all take off this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So we can just feed the block. You know we gotta feed the community. So we gotta get the open line.
Yo, since you were talking about the whole Dominican food and you Haitian and all like that,
Yeah.
how's the dating outside of your race? I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit the same, but
I feel like Chris has dated outside of his race all his life.
well, that's the topic. I mean, I can ask you the same. I can ask everyone else the same
Yeah,
question.
but just like everybody has a.
But he always wanted
type or
I
something.
feel like he always wanted a
Something
Dominican
that your
chick, though.
ideal,
What's
woman, your ideal woman. Everybody has that ideal person in their head, and for me, it was always
A Dominican chick with curly hair.
So, and then I found her. So, but what me and my girl trying to establish is that we're trying to bring the narrative of that Hispaniola love.
Yeah, like
That
unity
bringing the
between
youth, because we know
both
there's a
of
lot of
us.
animosity between
Absolutely.
the two islands.
Okay.
And we want to be able to show that you can come together and unify. And it don't even got to be about Hispaniola. It could be about the Caribbean. It could be about black and white. It could be about Indians and
but we're both
everybody,
black.
right? So, but because we're in our lives, we're living our lives. She's Dominican. I'm Haitian. We're both born and raised in Miami, though. But again, we could bring the narrative that because there's a lot of Dominicans that think they ain't black, dog.
Yeah, well,
I
and
thought
there's
I
a
wasn't
lot of-
black.
I mean,
I
there
thought
are
I
a lot of
wasn't
Haitians
black.
who don't
And
think
there's
they're
a
black.
lot of Haitians that
Yeah.
they don't think they're black.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, what it is that we're just trying to show unity, man, one love. I mean, that's what it's
You
about.
gotta
at
big
the
it up,
end.
son. Chris
At the end of the
is
day.
like my older brother. You know I've known him from back in the days. At the same time, it's not a coincidence that his wifey look just like my wifey. You know, we
'cause we come from
marry
the same
in the
tribe.
islands, son.
Exactly.
You know, my wife is Dominican too. At the same time, you know what I'm saying. So at the same time, we Haitian. You know what I'm saying. We Haitian descent, but in strong living in Miami. You know, you want to marry in your culture 4/7.
Yeah.
So at the same time, because I won't have no white kids. Like I ain't racist,
Nah,
but my
so-
kids ain't gonna be from Alabama.
So, but
Well,
I'm as an Asian,
no,
my
why
kids ain't gonna be
not?
no
Why
white.
not?
I was
Why?
born in Miami.
But
remember?
Why not?
But as Zoe
Well-
family, if my kids ain't Dominican, they gonna be Haitian.
Yeah, but remember at the
But
same
it's
time.
like it's
So
just
you
weird.
felt that it
I
was
ain't
a
having
need.
no white kids.
All right, so you
I ain't
felt that
having
it
no
was
white
a
kids.
need for you to marry a Dominican girl. So
No,
like,
that
like,
just happened to be. That's how life works.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how
But
life
you know
works.
what? It's like
Because that's just how life fall into it.
And that's-
because
and it's a
life
beautiful
wouldn't let
thing.
me marry no Cuban.
And it's a beautiful
You know
thing,
what I'm
though.
saying? I wouldn't have no Cuban baby mama.
But you don't
it
know
just
who-
won't work like that. But maybe, but life didn't
that's-
work like
that's
that.
the point
You know
I'm-
what I'm saying?
that's the point
I'm
I'm trying
just
to
trying to
make
say
that-
it's not weird, but when that's what I commune with. That's what I relate to. As me, that's the environment I put myself in. The situation I put myself in. The way I'm around. The people that asset to be successful around me, to be successful as me as an individual. I don't associate myself as those people, so I vow myself to feed my team. So I fuck with Haitians all day. I fuck with Dominicans. That's Jamaicans.
That's it.
That's my team.
Yeah.
Like I shop at a Jamaican urban store. Chinaman, big up. Speaker
it.
Town.
That's
Like
it.
I where I shop. That's where I club. That's where I get my liquor at. So my
All right.
environment.
What I'm trying to get at
You
the end
feed
of the
the
day,
team.
when you're in relationships, sometimes different cultures clash. Like I don't know if you ever seen that movie, What I Like About You, when she was Puerto Rican, I mean like that, but half black, and then his mother hated the kid, didn't hate the kids, but hate the fact that she had curly hair and like that, because the culture is different and like that. I know a lot of Spanish people that don't want them to date anyone outside of their race. Even Haitians, the same thing.
Yeah,
And I've seen
situation.
relationships where, like,
That's
okay, for instance,
interracial relationships.
Haitians together, both Haitian, and both families all get together,
Dark-skinned
and
Haitians,
they all on the same page because of the fact that they grew up the same way, same Christmas type of vibe,
Yeah.
same
And that's what
holiday
it was
type of
with me and
vibe.
her. It's
It's the same thing. You're
It's-
same
saying.
thing because you
it's
remember
very
she's
similar.
Dominican, I'm Haitian, but we was both born and raised in Miami.
But
I
no,
wasn't
got
born
that
in
vibe.
Miami.
You was
no,
raised with the
baby.
right
I was
class.
born-
Raised in Miami.
I was raised in Miami.
Right, so I was raised in, I was,
correct
but
that.
even then, it's like I was in Kendall. She was raised in, in the city.
In the inner city.
right?
So it's like
there's still
we're
a
from
different
two
vibe,
different
but-
worlds.
But we,
But
And
that-
I just told them, I
that-
was
that
like,
never clash.
He was raised in Kendall.
Does it
High
clash?
maintenance.
I don't think
That's
it
high maintenance
clashes.
zone. That's a high maintenance zone right there. We high maintenance.
No, because
We
at the
high
end-
maintenance.
Whatever. I'm more high
But
maintenance
at
than
the same
him,
time,
and I was born
but
in
we
the
love
city.
Zoes, but at the same time,
I was.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
more
on.
high
I asked you a
maintenance than him.
question. I said, does it ever clash? The two cultures.
I don't know if it clashes right now. I feel like it's like it's mushing in, I don't think it clashes. Only with my mom that she doesn't speak English, so it's like whatever, but he speaks Spanish,
Here's my thing with it. Here's my thing about it.
But I don't think it clashes
what
at this point. But I don't know when we have kids. When we have kids, who knows,
Check this out. Listen to this, Pat. There's something that I always like to do. When people talk about racism, having clashes.
Well,
in
I'm not
relationships-
talking about
No, I'm
racism.
just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. Instead of calling somebody a racist or assuming that they're racist, or okay, if her family says that, oh, you're dating a Haitian guy, some of them might automatically say, oh, all he do is wear khakis and church shoes to work, and you know what I mean, and drive taxi, right? They're gonna have that
Stereotype.
that stereotype about a Haitian. But instead
they
of
don't know a real Haitian.
but
And when you
but
met her,
here's
you
the thing.
introduced to
No,
a
but-
real Haitian.
Exactly, and then
You
when
introduced to a businessman.
and then when you say,
education.
"Hello, how you
gotta
doing?"
cook. We got
Exactly.
education. We
Yeah,
walk in the house.
exactly.
We know how to present ourselves.
so you-
Represent
All right, let him
yourself
finish
as
his-
a
let him
gentleman.
finish his
As
statement.
you represent yourself as a gentleman.
So
you
know
know
what
how
you
to
do?
cook.
So you know what?
So you bring access to the
Exactly,
table.
But check it out. You know what you do?
Exactly.
You shock them.
You're a gentleman.
You shock
And,
'em.
and
And
that's
how
the
do you
beautiful
shock 'em?
thing.
He has done it.
And
That's
doing
the
it
has
most
done it.
beautiful
Oh,
thing.
hold on. Let him talk. How do you shock them?
You be
I
a
shock
gentleman.
them.
You
I
be a gentleman.
I know how to open the door.
Because
I know
they
how to-
thought you
and I
wouldn't
say-
know.
Good Lord, let him talk.
That's what he's saying.
But let him talk.
And not only that, when I say hello to her parents, hola, ¿cómo estás? I even shock them with a little Spanish. You know
Yeah, a
what I'm
little
saying?
more
Because
than
they're gonna-
common sense.
Right? Because they're going to think that I'm going to just go, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, yo, what's good? You know what I mean? You just got to know how to adapt to your environment. But again, you shock them by, so instead of them being like, oh, he's a typical Haitian, they're going to walk away and say, damn,
Exactly.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Haitians was like that.
I can
All right,
relate
all
to
right,
that.
wait,
what
wait,
Chris
wait,
is
that's
saying.
how you really fuck
And I
'em
can
up.
relate
Well,
with
that's
Chris
how
is
you really
saying.
fuck 'em
Wait, I want to say something like.
Why I can relate to that.
Now you
But
said.
I feel like you have to go an extra mile so much because you're Haitian. I
But
hate
I
that.
feel
It's
that.
all right.
But
I can
no,
relate
but that's
to
what
that.
I was just about to say right
I'd
now.
rather do that
Right?
instead of being
Hold
an
on.
angry black man and being like, oh, you fucking like.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, but you just said that you're not gonna walk up to the mom and say, yo, whatever, right?
Right.
So you're saying that because someone talks like that, that's disrespectful. You have to be on that person's level.
Yeah, dog, because
No, but you gotta be the bigger
No.
man.
You can't go like
You gotta
that
be the
to,
bigger
like,
man.
But even me,
You can't go like
even
that.
Well,
me.
hold on, I'm
You can't
trying
go
to-
like that to anybody's parents, right? You gotta be
No,
respectful.
I get know the environment you are, but just because someone says yo doesn't mean they're a
No,
disrespectful person.
it's not even the
That's
yo.
disrespectful.
It's they have an assumption of what a Haitian is in their head, and then when I come up and I say, I know how to act, I know how to, you know what I'm saying, I know how to dress, I know, you know what I'm saying, just know how to play. Shock them. You shock them. You're like, you know what? I ain't think Haitians was like that. So that the next conversation that person has.
They ain't got nothing else to
They're not
say.
even there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, these fucking Haitians, all they are is refugees, and they drive taxi cabs."
Exactly.
And then she'll be like,
We
"No, but
changed
my
the game.
But my niece's
Us
boyfriend
2000
is not like that
millennium
guy."
Haitians changed the game.
Now everybody
We changed the
wants-
game that
when-
where we
when-
step, we know how to parlay. We can step in any environment and niggas be like, yeah, that's a Zoe.
Yeah.
We can step as a businessman. I can speak French Creole. I can speak Spanish too. I can dance salsa. I can dance copa, nigga. I can speak. I can cook. Nigga, I can feed for my family, nigga. I provide for my family, son. I put food on the table. I can speak Spanish or Haitian or Creole. I don't speak Haitian, but people don't understand that because you think that he was a typical Haitian. That's what Chris is trying to say.
So that's what
We
I'm saying.
broke the stereotype.
Exactly.
It's a genre that didn't come out until we broke that wall.
Yeah.
That nigga, we Haitian,
I mean,
nigga.
I-
And we
I
here,
get that.
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you guys
They was
this
like,
because-
nigga, we a
just
Haitian,
because
we in
my-
Beverly Hills,
My
nigga.
thing is
we
just
here.
because someone
We
talks
bougie
slang don't mean
Haitians,
that they're a
nigga.
disrespectful
We
person.
here.
No, here,
No,
look,
but
listen,
they
listen
talk
to this.
down on
No,
us.
you could
Okay,
talk
stop. Let me
slang, but it
start.
depends
Let
where
me-
you talk.
Chris
slang.
know what
I
he
mean,
talking about.
don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna walk up to your mom and be like, yo.
It's a place of business.
I'm
It's
gonna-
a place
I'm
how
gonna
you
respect- I'm
talk.
gonna respect my
Listen.
elders
And they
all like
never
that.
downgrade us
Can I-
until we open our mouth. And they be like, where you from? A bitch told me that last week. She was like, oh, you so educated. She said, I said, bitch, I'm Haitian.
I've even had Haitians disrespect me.
It told me, it was like, yo, you not Haitian.
But listen to this story, Steph. Listen to this story. Listen
Somebody
to
asked
this.
me that.
I
Wednesday
mean,
at
I
my
didn't even know
job.
you were
Listen to
Haitian.
this. Listen to this.
She
Listen to
asked,
this.
yo, my CEO at my job.
All right,
Say
Steph.
you're not Haitian.
Let me talk about something. So remember when I said shock him, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you a prime example
Okay.
of how you shock them, and it's not even having to do with relationships.
Yeah.
You know, I worked in a very affluent hotel in Miami Beach. I was a concierge, right, for
Yeah.
many years here on Miami Beach. Won't say where, whatever. There was usually 3 or 4 concierges at a desk, right, because it's a big hotel.
Yeah.
So, if somebody comes up to the concierge, they see a white girl, a Spanish lady, a Spanish guy, and me, right? So they have a choice of whoever to go up to. 9 times out of 10, they're not coming up to me, right? The only time
you
that
light-skinned.
now exactly,
he's light-skinned.
and I'm light skinned, and I got good hair, nigga.
Well, yeah, nice.
Right now, so
You got
now
some
check
good
this
hair,
out.
though.
Listen. So now,
I
so
don't know
here what happens.
See, Dad trying to recruit him. That's why.
Listen. So here what happens. So now, let's flip the script. It's a Spanish guy, a white girl, and me. But the white girl and the Spanish guy is somebody. They're talking to somebody. So now this couple gotta come up. They have to come and talk to me, and you could already see on their face that they don't want to talk to me because they think all I know is about is chicken and waffles and fucking watermelon.
Do you?
What, nigga? I
He
went to
knows
college.
about chicken and
What?
waffles
You know
and
I know about
watermelon.
food. So now, long
Ain't
story
nothing wrong with
short,
that. I love
long
me
story
some
short,
watermelon.
Love me some
not only they come
watermelon.
up to me, they got the best recommendation from the best restaurants
From you.
in Miami from
you.
me because I know about those restaurants because I've eaten at those restaurants
Yeah.
and I could tell them to talk to the maitre d', tell them to talk to this waiter. They're getting taken care of, right? So now they leaving instead of being like, I gotta talk to this black guy that probably don't know shit. Now 20 minutes later, they're enlightened. And they know a lot about Miami that they didn't know. They have 3 or 4 reservations ready for the best restaurants, and then they coming back to me after they eat, and they breaking me off with $100.
So you saying kill him with kindness?
That was my motto, nigga. Kill him
I
with
agree.
kindness, and my name was Mr. Make It Happen, and that's what I would do, and that's what I did. And nigga, you do that. That's how you change the narrative instead of just being like, oh motherfucker, what you didn't want to come up to me?
Oh no,
because
I
I'm black?
definitely agree with that. I definitely.
So that's what I'm saying. So shock them.
Yeah.
When you shock them, and
Give them
now
what they want.
yo,
Give
and
me
they're
what
even
you
more,
want.
and they're even
I'ma give you
happier
what
that
you
they got the hookup from a guy like
Give
me.
you what you want.
Then
give you what
you
you
know.
want. I'm gonna let
the
you
white
play
girl-
yourself.
Yeah.
Play
so
yourself.
now you just now I just played them and they
Play
didn't even know it.
yourself. I'm gonna let you play yourself.
Because you know what? Now I'm walking away with an extra
I'm gonna
$100
get a
in my
big
pocket.
tip. I'm gonna get a big tip.
Oh, they
And
did-
I'm
they
still
tip
on the
you
clock.
And they tip me well.
tip
And we on the
And
clock.
because of that,
And I'm on the
and
clock.
because of that, niggas was like me
Tip
was
me
working
well.
with royal families.
And you put niggas on.
Getting 10 racks tips. Okay, don't
And
even
you
let me
close
get
the
into
door.
that.
And come on a set
But
less.
okay, so going back to clashing, because that's what we were talking
Yeah.
about. The whole
But somebody gotta
clashing.
speak up though, because you know.
That's what she doing. Let her talk. Let her talk.
Go ahead.
Baby, go ahead.
No, my bad.
Did you lose your train of thought?
I just lost it.
Talking about clashing.
Yo, see that she got your mentality. He said something. And she lost her train of thought.
I'm like,
They talk too much.
yeah. I'm like,
Look at
Anyway.
over here,
Talking
guy over here
about
crying.
shocking them, yo. Shocking
You ready to
people,
come
yo.
back?
but all right.
I just
But
had
you always
cookies,
out of
I'm
shock.
letting it digest.
Yeah, we hungry too. Man, whenever they come over to the studio, he always want to order pizza, and now we in his establishment and no pizza.
We got rice
We got a
beans
bunch of-
and
Oh, we got rice and peas. I'm talking about
And
Dominicans
you
and
got meat there
And
too,
what are you,
bro.
Puerto Rican, right?
Oh, okay, so we're gonna
You
talk
Puerto
about.
Rican?
We're gonna talk.
Oh,
so
so you're
the
American.
whole conversation started. Wait, so this conversation started. All right, so we're gonna go back to the root of this conversation.
All right.
The root was you have a Dominican girlfriend, and she cooks for you all the time, right? So Chris.
How is this the root of that conversation?
All right, so Chris has a Dominican girlfriend, and guess
So
what?
who your girl?
But guess what? He doesn't like me to cook mango for him, or the salami, or the spaghetti, or nothing, right? So this week we're
That's-
trying to
it's
we're
not-
trying to
Why
live.
is that?
It's not,
I don't know, like,
it's not
so-
because I don't like it. It's
His
that
belly
this
is
shit-
the proof.
It does, yeah,
He do like
exactly.
it.
That
Why?
belly, nigga, the belly.
about the spaghetti at the beach.
Yo, y'all ever ate spaghetti in the bread?
Cedric
At
does
the
that
beach.
every
Oh
time.
yeah,
At the beach.
Oh, yeah, a
Fire.
spaghetti sandwich. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't it fire?
That's some Dominican shit.
Where you
Cedric-
from, big dog?
I eat spaghetti with some garlic bread on the side, but not
But
the
like it's
spaghetti
like a
in the sandwich.
sandwich is like perfect.
I don't
But
like it. I
anyways,
feel like that's jail food, but he likes it.
right? With
With a
what?
banana. This
Yeah.
shit here.
shit.
That's a carb sandwich. Carb on carbs on carbs.
Alright, so
Then you
so,
hop on your bike and you do a little quick 16
No,
miles.
but listen. So this week we're trying to be healthy, right? This week, so he was like, "Oh, don't make me any more breakfast. I don't want breakfast. I skipped breakfast." I was like, "All right, cool."
Well, that's not being healthy. Healthy breakfast is a great freaking starter.
He's trying to do intermittent fasting, right? So I was
Hey,
like, "Okay, listen.
I'm gonna say something about that. I just did it. Don't even. I'm telling you.
Don't even try it, yo.
Wah,
Like
wah.
it's the worst."
No, I mean, I did it with ease. I knocked out 3 days with ease, but it did nothing at the end of the day. We men, it don't do nothing as probably it would do for women. Cause I tried it and then I lost probably like 2 pounds off that shit, Joe. And I followed every rule. I don't drink coffee now. I did the drinks. I did everything, and I lost about like 2 pounds. Once I weighed myself and realized I didn't lose shit, I went to Mac and Chess and ordered some mac and cheese. I was like, fuck it, might as well, right? But anyway, continue on.
Anyway, so now I make him smoothies and stuff for breakfast, and he's like, his face.
Dog, a nigga is 40 years old now, though. I can't be eating all like that every day. And that's the thing. It's not that I don't like it. I love it.
Smoothies are good.
No. The salami and cheese and all that she's talking about, the eggs and all that, blah, blah, blah. That's what yo.
He old, son.
Son, I can't eat like that every day. I don't got the stomach like that. What?
I love pork.
I love
shit. Pork.
She made me some arroz con pollo the other day. The best one I ever had in my life. But I can't eat like that every day, dog.
Why?
Because I'm 40, nigga.
I mean, I'm 42 and I can eat like that, with ease.
Bruh,
I'm ready to order pizza.
I don't feel good inside.
I mean, I get that when you eat trash. I mean, that's not really trash food. But
Trash food. Exactly.
But
That's
I get when you eat shit, you feel like shit. When you eat good, you feel good. I get that.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I
At the
get
end of the day, it's nothing more, nothing less. I don't feel so. After a week of eating that, I felt.
I ain't see a sucker fat 112 in the
Big
building.
Reno in the
I got
building.
my cousin Reno in the building. We got a surprise guest on the one shot.
Kendall
My cousin
representative in the building.
son. What's good?
I mean,
So that's all it is, though. It's just you gotta listen to your body, right? Like I said, I'm 40
You gotta
years
be old, son.
You gotta listen to
that
shit.
cheese to back you up.
Yo, and it's
Yo,
not
you
even
be on that
it's-
toilet.
When you
that fait mal. You be on that fait mal. Oh,
Dog,
baba, you
I'm about to
manger
make a
by
balance
your
for myself,
oh.
yo, so nobody else knows that shit.
Because my thing is,
I don't even know what you're saying, but you know what, Creole.
sounds
I
like-
need to learn Creole.
No, I'm saying
my
the
thing is,
toilet.
listen, this is what I know how to say in Creole.
we can't teach you Creole because
listen,
we need to say something right now. You know what I mean?
All right, listen.
We gotta keep it
I know how to
between the men
say.
in the
I know
house.
how to say food in Creole, though. Okay.
All
Well,
right,
I know how to say
okay.
sapase.
Sapase.
Saboulé.
Sabule.
Saboulé.
Sapase.
I-
Momo. I know how to say.
You don't say that. That's gonna get you buried.
I think in every language you need to know
You
how
just say
to say
sacafé.
food if you want to eat.
Yeah.
Food.
So okay, so
Every
in
language.
Creole, so in Creole, so
Food,
in
money, and
Creole.
bathroom. That's all.
Sam
I need.
l'argent.
Riz avec blanc, avec
Riz
sauce
avec
poire.
blanc avec
When
sauce
I-
poire.
Ah!
Avec sauce poire.
When I
You
travel,
see
all
how I
need
got
to know
that
That's
on
your
my-
wife.
Yeah.
You see, you better train her.
She learned
Riz,
it. She learned it.
Get it right.
Riz
She know what's up.
blanc avec sauce poire.
Riz blanc
Okay.
avec sauce poire.
Avec sauce poire.
Listen.
So I do that for him.
That sounds more
So
French.
so when we talking about food, let me ask you a quick
I
question.
told you was getting
French,
fat.
so-
You got big belly.
That's
son.
that's
I
what that's
studied
why I
French,
said.
though.
Okay,
J'ai pas dit pour les
okay,
Français.
okay. Let me ask you. Go ahead. I want to hear what you're about to say because I probably said
And that's only because me and my girl we talk about it. Like, yo, if you're on death row, what's your last meal you gonna ask for?
If
to
you're on
eat?
death row.
If you're on death row, your last
I
meal.
would never do that because I would never be on death row.
If you was on death row.
I believe
Pizza.
in the universe.
Okay,
I don't speak on that. I read a book,
asteroid
The
is about to
Secret,
hit in a week.
and I don't believe
Pizza.
in none of that. I believe in my
What pizza? Who's pizza?
Pizza,
I don't believe in that. I
pizza
don't put
or
that in the
grilled
universe.
chicken or something
But
like
if
that.
if
like,
somebody was on death row,
Italian.
if somebody was on
I mean,
death row,
I just love the food.
you gotta get a jus blanc.
I'm
Grilled
simple.
chicken?
Listen to
I'm
this. Hold on. So
simple.
listen. So I read an
Yo,
article
you
the
so
other day.
simple.
I am. You know why? 'Cause let me tell you why.
I'm eating legume. Legume.
Okay.
So maybe some.
Let me tell you why.
With what? With like
I might eat. I might eat.
So
I might
that's
eat
what I'm saying.
some
So I read an
too.
article the
Jus
other day.
collé,
I
legume,
love
legume.
lamb.
I'm eating legume on my
Listen,
deathbed.
listen. Shh, listen, guys, listen. I read an article the other day
Yeah.
that actual death row inmates, they interviewed death row inmates on the last meals that they would have.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think that they had? What's the first thing that you think?
Haitian food was the biggest shit.
Yo, some of the guys.
I'm gonna go with steak for 100.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Listen, no, it's a couple different things. One guy asked for
Ice cream.
he asked for a rare steak
Okay,
with
there you go.
strawberries.
One point
I
for
want a
her.
peanut butter and jelly.
With strawberries. Another guy asked for a Happy Meal,
McDonald's.
right? A
Niggas
cheeseburger
go for a Happy
Meal.
Meal. McDonald's.
This is your last meal.
McDonald's
that
will
you're ever
be
gonna
the
eat,
last meal.
right?
Okay,
Another guy asked for
let me
a
say.
Happy Meal.
That's
Is this the
statistically.
top
Statistically,
or just
McDonald's.
another guy? Or
McDonald's
just
will
the
be
top you like numbers?
McDonald's. Niggas is ordering
Is
McDonald's.
it family food
Top
feud
10.
type of questions?
No, it's
I'm
not.
ordering
It's
a
not.
double
Just
quarter
three
pounder.
different types of questions.
This is real.
You want McDonald's?
Top 10, McDonald's is there.
No, listen.
Top
No,
10?
listen.
30 years, you
I don't know.
McDonald's is there.
No. But this is your last meal.
I don't know.
McDonald's is there.
All right. I want to hear what you guys say.
So other guys, they
I don't
okay,
know. I don't know
okay.
about McDonald's.
Another guy, like I said, he had
Well,
he had a
maybe.
Happy
I
Meal
get
from
it.
McDonald's, not even a quarter pounder, a Happy Meal.
He won the toy.
Right? He wanted the toy, probably. Right? Another guy just had, what was it? Another guy just asked for a salad, and then another person just said, "I don't want to eat. Hurry up and kill me."
Damn. Let me ask
I think I would do that. Just kill
So
me.
my last meal
Yeah.
would be Jus Blanc, sauce pois,
And I
Sauce
mean,
pois rouge.
sauce pois rouge. That's red beans,
Red bean. It's different sauce.
right?
Oh, I wish.
Chicken and sauce.
chicken on
Haitian
sauce.
style,
Haitian-
pull on sauce,
Dominican
Great.
style, baby.
with some
Dominican style
with
because
some
now you
banan
with a
pesé,
Dominican.
tostones to my Spanish
The
brothers,
Dominican
Boy,
straight not
Rio.
taking over.
and
Yo, now, babe.
and a little bit of griot.
Grill with
But
the.
boiled grill. Not
What
fried
is it
grill.
that I
No, it's my last
like?
meal.
The
Boiled grill with
what is it? The pecan? The pecan?
And then pickles on everything.
Pickles.
On
Okay,
everything.
let me ask you a question. If a vegan or vegetarian or whatever goes into death row, do you think his last meal is gonna be meat? You think he would say fuck it?
That motherfucker's
That's
gonna
a
say
good
fuck
question.
it.
That's a good question.
He's about to die. He's gonna
should
say
call my
What do
fuck
you
dad
it.
and ask him.
think? What do you think?
Mooney,
What do you
What do you
think?
think? Is he gonna say
If
fuck it?
if a vegan is going on death row, you think his last meal would be meat?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Your
yeah!
last meal?
You want me?
Fuck it, right?
He's having that meat.
Fuck it, right?
Reno, what you doing for your last meal, dog?
What are you doing?
No.
He said a
All
happy
right,
meal.
but like,
Nah,
but
good,
if
no.
it was your last meal.
We don't think like that. I told you that. We don't put that in the universe.
All right, it's an
Nigga don't put that in the
asteroid.
universe.
An
No,
asteroid.
Niggas don't
no,
put that.
it's just
I really
a
love soccer.
question.
I read the secret. We don't
Well,
put that in the universe.
well,
I believe in
well,
that
if
line,
you're not
man.
gonna become
Yo,
a
you
serial
know it's
killer, I
lining
think
up
you can-
tonight.
it's a question you can
I don't
ask,
believe in
right?
that shit. But we don't
So
put
no,
that.
so look,
We don't- I
asked
believe in chakra. We don't put that in
no,
there.
listen.
We don't believe that. The universe is lining up. We don't
We
believe
do
that.
not manifest
Listen,
this.
We don't believe that.
So then I'm asking you
We
then.
don't.
Basically, that question is asking you, what's your favorite meal?
It's
At the end of the day, what's your favorite meal? What you putting on your dating site?
I know this
Hey,
is from brother.
hey, hold on. If you want him to answer the question, he either takes the mic or shut up.
Right here, cuz.
Go.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
Legume is gonna be there. Legume
All right,
gonna
so
be there.
okay, so we're all gonna
I
go
didn't hear
around.
what he
We're
said.
all
Long
gonna
bean
go.
gonna be
Excuse me.
there.
I didn't
Sauce
hear what he
rouge.
said.
And
Excuse me. We gotta
Every
listen.
real zoo.
All right, listen. We gotta do this one more time, and we're gonna go around the table.
maybe some couscous.
What?
Oh, that's
Couscous?
that bougie shit,
What?
dog.
That's like that real bougie
He
shit.
just came for Lil Haiti.
All right.
That nigga just came for Lil Haiti. He just came from Fifth Ave. That nigga just came from Fifth Ave. That nigga just came from Lil Haiti.
Either sauce bar blanc
Sauce pas blanc.
Oh, damn, you old school.
or with some sauce D blanc,
Jus blanc.
White
some
rice,
sauce
sauce,
with some leg.
Legume.
that's the veg.
It's gonna be there.
And if
So
it's
no
not the
meat?
D blanc
I ain't
or
heard
sauce
no
bar
meat.
blanc,
No meat?
the meat inside the legume.
Be there. The legume gonna be there. Legume is a fact. First time, they gonna bring the legume with crab.
So it'll be either one of those.
Okay.
Legume gotta be there.
Gonna be
All right,
full.
all right. So what's your last
Soul
meal?
plate.
All right, what's your
Legume.
list? Okay.
Lambi.
Lambi.
Sauce pas blanc.
Sauce pas blanc.
Sauce pas blanc.
Yeah, sauce pan blanc. Habichuela blanca. Habichuela blanca.
Bon pause.
Bon Apose is what?
Maybe for breakfast, la bouillie.
Habichuela blanca,
La
for I make
bouillie.
that.
La bouillie. La bouillie. La bouillie butter. For
What's
in the
la
morning.
bouillie?
When
That's-
I go
what's
out,
la
I'm
bouillie?
going la bouillie.
All right, I need you to
Going
like
la
translate.
bouillie.
Translate. What's
La
la
bouillie
bouillie?
it's like an oatmeal. Like an oatmeal. It's like
Oh, no, eso es farina. My mom makes it. Farina. And it's sweet, right? It's sweet. It's farina, but you don't see the oats. It's like very fine.
Okay, so hold on. So,
No, it's
okay.
like very fine.
If I die, I'm going my life.
Farina.
So, hold on.
Harina de negrito. That's what we
Uni,
call it.
Uni, what's your
What's
meal?
your last meal, Uni?
What's your last meal?
Uni, what's your
Like a porridge.
Don't hear from the Cuban.
My last meal is oxtail and like
Rabo.
sauce, un ramo
Sauce.
encendido in Cuban. Okay, it's ramo encendido with white rice
White
and
rice.
tostones and some aguacate on the side. And if it's a potaje, I
Chícharo.
would rather a chicharo or white beans, judías.
That's your last meal. That's your last meal.
Yo,
That's
but
my
why y'all
last
acting?
one.
Why y'all acting? Hold on. Why y'all acting like everybody knows what's white beans?
White beans is very popular, Alfredo.
Hey,
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
what
very
it was.
popular. Judías are how Cubans call it.
Hold up, I didn't know what it was.
Judías, Alfredo, you've had
I'm
white
interested to hear
beans.
what Cedric gonna say with this.
All right. So, all right, Alfredo,
never
what's
ate
your
white
last
beans.
meal?
Yes,
All right, I want to hear Alfredo's last meal.
If you're on
If
death
you
row,
would, it's gonna be
If you-
crabs.
if you're on
Hey,
death
if
row,
you
crabs.
know no limit games _, make sure you follow. You know what's my last meal?
What's
Say
your
it.
last
We
meal,
don't know.
Alfredo?
Say it.
We don't-
yeah.
That
I feel you, dog. Hey, listen.
My girl's.
I feel you, though. dog, on that.
No, meal, Alfredo.
Hey, that's a meal.
Meal.
That's a meal.
You get it right.
Hey, that's a meal. That's a meal.
I don't hate you for that, dog.
And guess what? I don't gotta get food stamps for that.
If I get sauce.
All right, Alfredo.
All I need is the
All
hot
right.
sauce.
Alfredo, but like, if for real, what is your last meal?
That's the plate.
That's the plate.
Hey, listen. I can't
I
even.
would've
Hey,
banged
look,
it.
I'm not putting that in my spirit, in my energy. Ain't no last meal. You hear me? We having a bunch of meals. We
All right,
eating
but
over
if
here.
it was like your last meal,
Oh
like
my
if
God, that is so sad.
That's so sad.
I'm like
I know.
drunk
If
right
you
now.
don't put that in there, you
Let me
can
see.
never have a last
oh
meal.
God,
That's
but
why I
like
told you that earlier. It's not
Hey,
my
what is
shot.
the last meal count?
Not in
Like,
my
you ain't
shot
even
list.
remember that.
No,
Like,
look,
It's not even
the
in
reason
there.
You ain't
why
gonna be able to
Alright.
talk about it.
Basically, it's asking, what's your favorite meal?
Oh, we eating seafood, baby.
What's your
Ah,
favorite
Oh,
meal?
we
stop
eating
right
it
now.
raw, baby.
we could eat it raw.
Hey,
That's
we
the
gonna
thing.
spread them crabs.
Stupid.
We're gonna dig in them crabs.
Ugh.
We
all
ain't
in the
using
guts.
no utensils.
Get all in the guts.
No crab cutters.
No napkins. Don't even sit next to me because you might get hit by a piece. Listen, we cracking them crab legs open, and we gonna eat that. That's what we doing.
Alright, so my last meal, for real, I'm so boring, but like my last meal would be super Italian. But you know what I would do? I would want somebody to bring me a
Okay.
fried fish. I would want
Listen,
somebody
that's
to bring
boring.
me.
Listen, I want to
me.
know what is a vegan's last meal.
That's what we
We gotta call the dad.
You think
his
a
dad.
vegan is
Call
gonna be
your
like,
dad,
fuck
baby.
it?
Call your dad and ask
Hold
him.
on. What do you say?
Tofu, rice, and soybean sauce.
No, but
Hey,
does
you
he-
think
does
that's
he
your
eat
last
meat,
meal
though? Does he
as a
eat
vegan? That's wild, B. Hey, that's wild. Hey, my last meal.
Recording?
Hey, we still recording. We still popping. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that
But I
follow
think
button.
he- I
Support
think he has
young
wine.
entrepreneurs. Trying to build a podcast. As you guys know, shit starts off a little crazy, a little reckless, disorganized, but we're gonna get it together for y'all. You know what I mean?
We always here, son. You know, we always try to keep it classy, never ask.
Hey, what backdrop we got today?
Nah, you know, we out here in the
No, we're like in the
I want to
nature
know
right
what's
now.
behind me right now because I want to grab
Nah,
it.
you in the
Everything.
homestead trenches. You in the family's house, son. You ain't gotta worry about that because the backdrop don't consider our listeners. Our listeners know we give them good content. You know what I'm saying? We change the environment. Any given Sunday, we could be in the Keys, we could be in New York, we could be
Facts.
in the Mars, we could be in Venus. But we gonna give niggas.
Damn,
Keys
where
to
we
New
going to
York?
Venus though? Where
We
we going to
We gonna
Venus?
speak the truth. We give niggas what the street want. The street want truth.
Truth.
And we speak on the truth. You know what
All
I'm saying?
day.
We always tell niggas what they want. We gonna give niggas facts on hip hop. We gonna give niggas facts on reality.
Yo, you know what I
But
love
at
about
the
these
same time,
drunk podcasters?
it ain't no drunk podcast.
I mean, these podcasts are about, you know what I mean, like alcohol, right? That's
Nah,
what
it's a drinking podcast.
okay, drinking podcast.
It has
You know
a
what I love
factor.
about it? you start off sober and you end up drunk.
Yeah, it's a point of the podcast. True.
I love it.
Facts.
I love it.
You gotta have a little something to drink on. You can't have a drinking show and you're not drinking. That
Exactly.
defeat the whole purpose. So yes, niggas is drunk. Niggas ain't making sense at the end of the show. Listen to the beginning of the show.
We were making a whole lot of
We was
sense.
making a whole lot of sense
That's
at the
what I was
beginning
trying
of
to
the
say.
show.
That's what
So
I was
don't
trying to
listen
say.
to the end of the show talking about who you should vote for. Listen to what we was talking about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give you facts every Sunday. I got my cousin just fell into play. Reno in the building. I don't
Listen,
know, you know what I'm saying?
comment below.
But you know, I don't know if 47 still got us. But you know he'll edit it. You
Comment-
know, y'all boys will do y'all
Comment
thing.
below. Let us
Everybody
know
got
what
me
y'all
in.
want to talk about. What y'all want us to
Do
talk
what?
about.
Thank you for listening. We out.
We'll touch up on it. You know what I mean? Let us know what you want to talk about, and we'll get to it. Listen, hey, for those that stayed through the entire podcast, stayed through the entire podcast from the start to the end. Want to make sure I thank you guys. A lot of special guests in the building today. I'm new, No Limit Games _ Make sure to check us out. And I'm with my sister. That's pretty funny. Hey, you know what? Me and you. Podcast. Everybody just left. My producer left. The engineer left. The microphone guy left. The lighting left. I mean, we was looking pretty professional not too long ago. I'm trying to keep this riding until they hit that stop button. You know?
It was like everybody left.
Oh no, my producer's he's in the building still.
Yeah. He's still
You know what I mean? He went to go get a plate of that grubsy.
And they trying to feed me pork over here. I'm like, damn. I got cool.
Okay, where can we find the podcast? What platforms?
Urban platform.
Urban.
No, every. I gotta sound hood. Every platform from Spotify to Apple Podcasts to YouTube to DJ47.net, KDPG Radio. I mean, if you got a podcast app, you type in, you type in One Shot Deal Podcast. All the episodes on there. You know, this is your sister, right?
Yeah, that's my sister.
She's scared because she's supposed to do a show like 6 months ago, like 2.5 years ago, and shit like that.
Not really.
Yeah.
Listen, what's next
What do you mean? What's next? In
for
what
the
sense?
podcast? Where else are they going to be able to find us in the future?
Well, I
Let's
mean,
do this. Let's do it.
all the way up. Nothing can stop us.
All the way up.
I'm actually going out of town this week to go interview some people that got their own farm, legalized marijuana. I can't really tell you where I'm going.
But if it's legal, you can tell us.
No, you'll find out when the episode airs, and he's gonna break down the whole
Nice.
the behind the
Wait,
scenes.
is he gonna have his face covered like on those?
I don't honestly.
Those guys scare me.
I mean, he don't need to because where I'm going is legal and shit like that. But if he wants me to cut him out, then I'll cut him out. I'm all about respecting people's, You coming on my show and it's an honor for anybody. I don't care if you're a nobody or you're the biggest somebody. I'm gonna respect you. You like, nah, don't do me a favor, don't cut me out. Then I'm gonna have to cut you out. But if you cool, then we rocking with it.
I'm gonna have to say I respect that because he let me on his platform. You know what I mean? And he real about that. So if you got a platform out there, man, you wanna merge, you wanna work together. If you about working,
talking about you.
Like it's a one-man team right now. Imagine.
We're gonna do this.
Imagine if we had actual,
Let me tell you something. I'm ready to move out to LA. Honestly,
I believe you.
Because the truth of the matter is, everyone always says tomorrow. When tomorrow turns into a week,
I believe you.
Turns into a month.
I'm gonna put it.
It's not, and honest to God, I mean, I looked at you and all like that, but I'm not, trying to disrespect you, nothing like that. But it's like so many people. I don't know. Maybe I go out to LA the same thing, But it's like I know what I can do, and I know what I can do with plant. Like, look, if I show you this, there's income coming out
Talk
of this
your
right
shit,
now.
my man.
There's income coming out of this podcast right now.
Talk your shit.
Shirts are being sold.
Sold.
You know what I'm saying? While we talking, I just got an alert. Someone just donated money to the podcast.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
we got a sponsorship right now. If you ever go to any of those spots, those you're gonna hear the sponsorship. So the wheel is moving, but again, if it's one man doing everything, it'll get there, but it'll get there a lot longer
Listen, not many.
than if 4 or 5 people. Like for instance, let me give you an example. Right tonight, how many people is here? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Bunch.
5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 of us, right?
Bunch.
Now, when we went live,
Down to do a podcast.
when we went live, and then I started promoting this shit, right? Let's say I got 10 people that came to watch us,
Okay.
and there's 8 of us.
Okay.
Imagine if all 8 of us promoted,
Nice.
and we got an average of each of us brought 10 people in. How much is that? Simple
A lot.
math.
$100.
Simple math.
8 times 10 is what?
Listen, and we don't want anything easy.
We would have had 80 people watching us tonight.
We don't want anything easy. We wanna work
if,
for it.
if each of us, you know, promoted
Promote
it,
it.
like we all, like if we all went in on what are you drinking,
But-
and then we all put it to our
But let me
people.
tell you something, my
You know what
man.
I'm
Let me tell you something, and I appreciate that, and I can respect that. Real, you know what I mean? Real man shit. But at the end of the day, we ain't in no hurry. This is just starting. We just getting started. And
You
check
just
me out.
started.
We trying to go through the trials and tribulations.
No, I agree with that. I don't mind that. at
Trials
all.
and tribulations. You can only learn from this. You know what I mean? Let's play right now. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe play for you, but this is my 47th episode.
Nice.
But I'm all about learning.
Watch the difference of when you're at your 900th episode. That's what I mean.
I don't know if I can talk for that.
I'm not meaning you obviously know what you're doing. Like name a podcaster that can just set up a podcast wherever. Like he's setting it up wherever. Wherever. You got clear mic right now.
Well, let me
Clear
tell you
visual.
my different shows we have. This is not the only show. This is just the live podcast show we do. I try to do something different. You know, podcasting normally not live. I said, fuck it, let's go live, right?
Yes.
So we live. We probably not. I don't know about Instagram, but we live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, right? Then I go back and I edit it and then I post it up for the rest of the podcast to listen to. Like
Yeah, we
All
skip
the-
out the vomiting.
all the other shows I have a cooking show, not myself. Someone else is doing the cooking, a chef.
Nice.
I have my show where I go and I interview different artists, and I expanded it. Like last week, I interviewed this girl. She does hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
Yeah, she's a hypnotist,
Okay.
right? And then the other day, I just interviewed a girl who wrote a book called 25 and Self-Itch.
Supporting young
Just like I
entrepreneurship.
said, I'm going out of town. I'm gonna end up interviewing a farmer who grows, marijuana and distribute it to the
Yes.
the
And they're
the
not big, right?
dispensaries.
They're not big. They're just coming up.
I'm gonna find out when I go there.
And that's good networking, and you know what I mean. That's good because a lot of people don't
And I
pay
even do a
respects.
wrestling one too.
Don't pay respects when you're first starting. That's what I mean. Like
Oh yeah. I got a lot of that. But all I can do, like I interviewed this one guy from New York, and he interviewed a female senator. It's a crazy story. You gotta check out that story.
Mhm.
But basically, what he told me, all he did was DM. He said, "Yo, just DM, just reach out." I mean, the worst they could say is either no or not respond. But
Yes.
if you would reach out to 100 people, I'm guarantee you're gonna get at least maybe 2 or 3, and you keep going and going and going.
yes, and again, can't do it without the peoples, man.
Oh, you can. You can. And I think everyone who shows support,
You
whether
gotta-
they come on the
and-
show or they watch the show, and marketing is key at the end of the
And
day.
I think people could respect you because you really natural. You really
Absolutely.
like you're really
Ah,
genuine.
shucks.
Like you're speaking right now. You're really
Shucks.
genuine. There's no shaking your voice as you know. What I mean, you could tell he's speaking the truth.
Oh, stop it. Not really. Stop it. Come on, let me hear it from you. Just
Come
kidding.
on, keep speaking.
So make
mic
sure
is right there, bro.
make sure to hit that follow, man, and stay tuned.
The follow on YouTube is KDPG Radio. I mean, check out the radio station too, man. We got a 24/7 radio station streaming KDPG Radio. You tune in right now. There's probably reggae or hip hop or house music, something you want.
Do what you want to do in life.
Exactly.
Don't let
exactly.
nothing hold you
Yo,
back.
Anybody in this table read any books that you like to read?
I like to read.
I would love to read, but I don't read.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. But you're turning 30 right now, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't really start loving to read until I was 35. And the first book that you ever heard of the book called The 5 Languages of Love?
Yeah.
That's a topic we should talk about. And shit. I don't know if you read it.
You gotta save it for the next
I've
one.
heard it.
That would be a great topic for your women's show and like that. But I mean, one of the books I said I read was Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within.
Mhm.
And Dame John, I know who Dame John is. He's the owner of Fubu. He was on
Okay.
on what's that show? Shark Tank.
Okay.
and he wrote a book called The Power of Broke. And this is kind of like The Power of Broke right here, where it's like working with what you have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Believe in yourself.
those 2 books changed my freaking life. Like this all happened because of reading the Tony Robbins book. Because his main thing was always like, if you love something, why aren't you doing it?
Right.
So like, if you ever come to my house/studio, like every room in the house, like, I have
Trap
one room.
house.
No, ain't no trap house and shit like that.
It's set up.
AC
It's set
working?
up. I've heard.
One
AC
room.
working?
AC working, yeah. You got one room that's the radio station where I want DJ to come in and out, this and that. Plus, it's the heat pressing room. You know, we press our own shirts. The next room is a full-blown recording studio. With C-Dev, we about to do the What Are You Drinking, the album. You know, I'm building beats. Then we got the green room where we do the podcast at, and then right next to it is the photo booth. Not a photo
I'm
booth.
coming
we do
through.
that.
I'm coming through more often.
And what are you bringing to the table?
My voice.
You have a lot more.
My voice.
Yeah, what's this thing?
Hey.
What's this thing y'all been promoting all night?
Him. He's
what
like
is
a
that?
gamer.
No. What do you mean promoting?
Yeah, I know.
No limit. You can't.
No limit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought you
yeah.
were a no limit soldier.
Yeah.
I thought he told us.
We're doing no limit games, but you know, I mean, I like to
What
talk
did
to
that mean?
people, and I think
What did that
I
mean?
bring experience and genuine as well. And
All right, well,
I'm real with it.
I'm interviewing you right now. That I'm gonna interview you right now.
No, you're not gonna interview.
No, yeah, we gonna chill, relax. Yo,
No
can we
limit
get another
games, no
shot
limit
over here?
games.
See that? Can we get another shot
No
around the
limit
table?
shots.
No limit games started. No limit games __ started 3 years
There's
ago.
no more shots.
Studying the market.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I
chop
mean?
these episodes right now. This is another episode.
Hey.
Your girl thing was an episode. Their thing was. I'm gonna chop these things down to episodes. and
Listen,
all. We're interviewing you.
No Limit Games started 3 years ago. No Limit came from Master P, entrepreneurship, a king,
Did you
a
see the
young
Chronicles?
king. Of course,
Amazing.
of course.
I feel like my story is exactly like that. That's why I gotta go out to LA.
Bench
That's-
watched.
That's exactly what he did. He loved New Orleans, but he knew he had to get the fuck out of there to succeed, and he went to LA and he bust. And he lived in his record shop.
Listen, and just to end it on a short note.
No. And we talking about you right now.
And listen, quite frankly, a lot of I'd say Caucasians are in this industry. When you talk about gaming, as a Hispanic male, I'm trying to put my foot in the game. You know what I mean? Can I get a bomb for that?
Well, I'm switching
Boom,
over
boom,
there.
boom, boom.
The blue. Oh no, he blamed it on the goose.
We're gonna blame it. Listen, I'm not in my mama's basement. Let me get another bomb. I'm not in my mama's basement.
That was a one for us.
I'm not in my mama's bedroom.
Look, now he know where the bomb is. He won't stop.
I ain't living with my
Would you
mama.
stop, DJ Clue?
We
He asked
breaking
for you. He
bread out here.
asked for a bomb.
Couple bombs, man.
Okay, well let me ask you something right now.
Talk to me.
No Limit. I know what No Limit Records is. That's Master P on there.
No Limit.
You have No Limit Gaming.
Gaming.
Correct?
Yes. Don't tie me to one game.
Who are you doing it with? What is it about?
EliteJusticeRP.com. Check us out right now.
Okay, but what is it? Is it you
It's
just
a
playing
GT
video game? Is it a
GTA
tournament?
5.
What is it?
All right, so this is for mature gamers.
Okay.
This is GTA
What's
5.
mature games considered?
All right, this isn't where everybody's killing each other. Every time you spawn somewhere, you get killed. This is not the type of game that's gonna annoy you, want to knock your computer down. We got rules and regulations in place, man. We're designing GTA 5. We are programming it. We code it to what we want, and basically, it's it's amazing, man. You come over here, you build a family, you can start different type of gaming. So
Oh, what does that platform do? Are you
we're on Discord, we're on Twitch, TikTok,
like
Instagram.
this? If I wanted to get down, am I getting down because I want to be part of your team, or is it the service that you're providing?
If you get down with us, you're getting down with us because you got a kid, you got, you know what I mean, you're staying home all the time, you want to release, you want to excel. So what we've done is build a platform for people our age or in our age group where they can kind of get away and have some fun game. You know what I mean? It's a huge industry.
Okay, so it's a platform that you're
It's a
creating.
platform. It's a huge industry. You know, it's GTA 5 coded. You know what I mean?
GTA, that what, Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto,
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto, one of the biggest games out there. It's such a big game that they made a release like 10 years ago and haven't done another release since. That's how big it is.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So
and
everyone
people are still buying their
playing
game,
it.
still
Okay.
buying their game, and they made that game 10 years ago.
So you asked me, you know, where I want to
2013.
take this. Where are you taking this platform?
Where I'm taking it, number one,
What are your small goals, your big goals?
small goals. Create a community create the community that I wanted to create, which is a community where you don't feel like you're working, you don't feel like it's a job. You actually come here, have fun. You get a little bit of the realism, you know what I mean, real life material, but also included with the game. Long-term goals, man, is basically just to build a fan base and just be known. You know what I mean? Be known out there and you know, build the best that we can.
Does it cost any money to sign up?
Nah, you just gotta be a real nigga.
So what happens if you're not a real nigga?
We're getting you the fuck out of here. We don't want no squeaky voices.
And you started this 3 years ago?
Started studying the game about 3 years ago. It's like I said, it's a huge industry. What I noticed that was missing was a little bit of Hispanic, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of culture.
Oh, so
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's your main goal, is to bring the
That's my main
Spanish
goal,
culture,
yes.
because you said it was too many Caucasians
Yes.
in the industry.
Caucasians are taking over that industry. Why? We could afford the PS5. We could afford the PCs.
Well, okay, that's a great question. Why, right? Is it because they doing their thing?
Because
are we lazy or we don't care? We
We're-
think it's stupid, or is it they just taking over?
Culture thinks that it's all about working 9 to 5. I mean, come on, man. You tell your mama you're gonna be a rapper, what she's gonna say?
Take your
Tell-
ass to school.
Now tell your mama you're gonna be a gamer.
Probably be even worse.
Exactly.
My cousin actually had a documentary they did about him being a gamer, going to Vegas to fight on Street Fighter and all.
Mm-hmm.
And they interviewed his pops, and his pops was just like, I don't get it. But I mean, that's your thing, but I don't get it.
But think about it, like it's making money. You know what I mean? You're and I don't really understand why, because if you just staying home, right? Why would anybody like judge you based off of it, right? If you're a gamer, you stay home, you're in the room playing games, whatever. People judge you for what? Do you
Because-
rather I be out in the street?
Because what a lot of people don't understand is,
I want to make this cool for us.
like my parents' generations, I don't know if we had the same parents' generation probably, but they was always told that you had limits to your dreams. That's why they'll look at it like, man, that's a child's playing on like that. You know, we changed the game to say that no, there is no limits to your dreams. Another rounds over here, another round, ladies and gentlemen.
You got wine, right?
Now that's a cool ass cup you holding over there, Cristal.
Babe. Oh, we're gonna have to edit that out.
Sponsored by DJ 47.
Listen, it's very simple, man. Look, there's money to make, right? There's money to make. It's been going around, right? I mean, look at you, right? People probably say something about you being a podcaster.
Oh, I mean, let me tell you something. I heard it all since I was young and all, but that don't battle me at all, because at the end of the day, it's like I was telling Chris the other day that, you know, I'm trying to go out to LA, but it's like I hit up everybody in LA to see, yo, can you plug me in? Like, you know, what's the first steps to take? Like, nobody want to respond to me and shit like that, right?
Why we gotta go?
Whoa.
Why we gotta go to LA?
Because Miami ain't doing it. Honest to God.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's like your job is to go out to where they are doing it, conquer it, and then bring it to your city. But again, the problem is
That's kind of messed up.
yeah. But the problem is people not hungry over here. I think people. This is.
No, we hungry because we sell a lot of shit. We're hungry. But we're known for our. Hey, look, you
You're
think
hungry,
of drugs?
You're hungry in a different way. With that.
It's just like you're doing right now, 47. You're doing everything at home. That's what you could do. Everything you could be done at home, just as you doing too. The same.
Listen,
At
people
home.
think of Miami, they think drugs. People think Hollywood, they think California. Why?
Because that's where the studio's at.
You gotta change it. Change the narrative.
Let's change the narrative.
Well, I mean,
Thank you.
isn't that what Tyler Perry's doing by opening up a studio in Atlanta?
I don't know what he's doing. He ain't doing nothing for me.
Well,
He ain't doing nothing for the people. He doing shit for people that are working for him. He ain't doing shit for the people.
Well, I mean, if he's building a studio in Atlanta, that means he's opening up jobs for people to work. Once you build another empire, that's just Hey, it's like Jay-Z said on the H to the Izzo goes, no, Ho sold drugs, so hopefully you didn't have to go through that. He's basically saying, I took those risks so I could build this empire to build jobs, so you don't have to go through that. You can just come working.
Okay, so now I'm not educated in the type of job. I can't work for you, so what? You can't.
Well, what's education though?
I mean, look, if you're looking for a cameraman, I never did camera, right? So no, I can't work for you. So you got all this money. You know what I mean? Help the people.
But I mean, he is helping the people in the sense of if you're not a cameraman, there's two ways of going about it. That's not your profession, or learn the profession. I started a podcast
education
because of the whole coronavirus, and I'm like, well, I can't go out there and push this album. What else can I do to keep it relevant? I picked up and I learned the thing. If you sit there and say, man, you're doing good at this, God bless, but this is April to now. This isn't April of 2000 to now. This is brand new.
I mean, podcasting is making sure you got solid dudes or females with you.
There's an art to a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to my peoples and like that, but when he's sitting here and he's yelling at top of people and people trying to have a conversation, that
People
doesn't
like him.
work. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to go back and forth and still be entertaining. You talk, I shut up and listen, and then I listen, and then I trade back with your conversation.
Do you think that's like a trade,
You
or?
wanna know why this is different from, like, me and my girl, right? She's a Trump. I'm.
I want to
Biden,
talk
right? But
about
listen,
that. I have some
but
things to
listen,
say.
but
Come
listen,
on, Trump.
but
I'm
here's
with
the
you.
thing. No, but here's
Come
the
here.
thing.
I'm listening.
As
Yeah,
we
I'm
look at-
fucking up right now. He's talking. I'm interrupted. I don't mean to cut you. You're gonna
You
talk.
acting like your
But come
homeboy.
on. I got your side on this. I wasn't. Come on. I got your side on the Trump thing. I got a lot of notes here. Come through. But go ahead. My fault.
What I was saying is that even though she like, well, my dad is for Trump, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that if you watch CNN, it's pro Biden. If you watch Fox News, it's pro Trump, right?
Yeah.
That's the but that's what the majority is looking at.
Yeah.
However, if you have little podcasts like this, where you could have people that think that are going for both sides, we could have a constructive conversation.
Yeah.
And show that it could, show you both sides without hating each other. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go to my bed with my girl, and we're gonna, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit if she like Trump or not, and that's how it should be, dog.
Well,
at the end of the day.
C-Dad was saying some shit last week that I wish I could reach out and tell him, yo, throw this. Yo, C-Dad, remember when you were talking to Gigi? About the whole politics thing, man.
I remember her talking. I really wasn't.
Interacting, right? He wasn't interacting. But then when I went back to edit the thing, I'm like, damn, C-Dad should have said this. Because this is what she said, right? She sat there and remember the whole selling of you have to vote. You have to vote. Does everybody agree that you
Vote
have
or
to
die.
vote?
Remember that?
Right? All right. And when she was talking, and then he was like, why do you have to vote? And she's like, because we got to get him out the White House. So my thing was like, well, you're not telling us that we have to vote. You're telling us to vote to get him out. So you want us to vote against him. How do you know if you tell me to go vote and I say, fine, I'm going to listen to you, but I'm not going to go vote for Trump? So the goal is to vote. But now you're forcing me to go vote, but you don't want me to vote for you, for who?
See, at the end of the day, look, how many times have you voted?
0.
You never voted?
No, I never
Since
voted.
you've been 18.
Yeah.
So since I've been 18, I probably voted. I've had the opportunity to vote, 4 times, 3 times? Never has it been that. It's
Come
like,
on, man.
It's like,
There's been like 10 times.
No. There's been I like this guy, you like that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You vote for him. You vote for George Bush. I voted for Clinton, whatever, and it's fine. Now it's like, nigga, if you voting for Trump, automatic. I don't like you. You're a racist. You blah 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 blah.
And
blah.
do you remember that back in the days, people didn't really say who they voted for?
Yeah,
it was a hush hush.
it's a secret ballot, and that's why it's secret.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Trump, I'm not going for Trump. So you get into both sides right here. Look, I respect Trump because he's businessman. Whatever he came up, whatever his family's rich, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, my brother, you gotta have compassion. You gotta have professionalism. You're a president, bro.
Yeah. We're talking about Trump. What I'm talking about is the people that's what me and Pat talking about is the voters. Is that no matter who you vote for, we should all be cool, dog. At the end of the day, whatever my girl.
But you see,
what she thinks about Trump, I might not agree with, but we could go
But
at the end of the day and hold hands and still.
But
I
you see,
gotta
you
tell
don't know. You don't know how
And
a
that's not
person
what's
is
happening
affected.
to-
You don't know how a person
But
is
that's not what's
affected, right?
happening
That's why
today.
when you talk about parties and politics, people argue, right? Because one person grew up this way, the other person grew up this way. This person feels this way, that person feels that way, right?
Correct.
So that's what happens. Now we're homies, right? We could get loud
And
with
we
each
should
other,
still be
and
able
we
to
be
be
good.
homies.
No, we be good, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't know you,
But regardless, it's like all these people be fighting each other and hating each other, and all of a sudden you like Trump, so you're a racist. You know how many people I know that like Trump? I was surprised, that they liked
There
him,
is a
but
lot. There is a
I
lot.
was surprised. But you know what? At the end of the day, I remember all the good times me and that person had.
Let me tell you something about that liking me. It's the funny thing that people don't realize is that, you can sit at a round table, us four, right? And you're passionate about how much you hate Trump and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You might have someone over here that agreeing with you, but the only reason why they're agreeing with you because they don't want to argue with
Yeah.
you. And they're like, yeah, but when it comes down to voting, that person gonna vote for Trump. The reason why I know that, because I know two people, I ain't gonna call the names out, who did that, who came up to me and said, yo, I voted for Trump. I just didn't want to hear my wife argue. I didn't want to go back and forth with her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now, but let me ask you a question. This is a question.
how you stand up for that? If you believe in that, stand up for it. Make a
Yeah,
make a
no,
point.
it's not even standing up. It's that, is it worth the argument? Is it worth arguing with your wife about something?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
And then at the end of the day, look, Pat, you know me all my life, whatever. I consider myself a good person, right?
Yeah.
I was raised by my mom and dad, 2-parent home.
Yes.
I love my parents.
Yes, I love them too.
My dad voted for Trump.
You're a mama's boy. We got it.
I am who I am because of my parents, right?
Yes,
They
sir. Mm-hmm.
taught me the right way, and they could go to bed at night knowing that they
Yes,
did a good
we
job
can
with me.
see that you're a good guy.
So does my now me being 40 years, I'm a grown ass man now, and wondering why the hell does my dad want to go for Trump? He has his opinions about it. I have mine. That's it. I'm not even gonna talk to him about it. He knows he's not gonna change my mind. Don't try to change. I love
Do
my
you-
dad at the end of the
Do
day.
you think
Yeah.
CNN has a weigh-in on your opinion? The news.
Yes. I think not only does
Yeah.
the news, but your company you keep. This is perfect. I'm glad you said that because my Facebook, I promote. I do all types. I have over 4,000 or 5,000
Followers.
fans, friends, whatever, and they're everywhere. It's not like it's a closed circuit. It's just my family and friends, right? So while I'm hearing a lot of people talking shit about Trump and like nobody likes Trump, I had to sit there and tell them, well, you only have like 20, 30 people, and that's all your family members
Yep.
Yeah.
who don't like Trump. My platform is a lot bigger, and I see a lot of Trump supporters.
Yeah, there's a
lot
out
here
there. Yeah.
in Miami.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So my thing is, you have your people, and I still, honest to God, I'm not saying I'm for Trump but I would vote for Trump. I'd rather the devil you know than the devil you don't know. Honestly, give him his 4 years and get him the fuck out. Whatever. But the thing about it is, let me go to this. I wish a girl was here. I wanted to ask a female this question.
Coming in
though.
a minute.
Okay, when Hillary and Trump was going, everyone was like, we don't like none of them. We don't like none of them. Or if anything, pick the lesser two evil. Why do I have to pick the less of fucking two evils? Right? So now they're telling me, you have to vote, you have to vote, you have to vote. And I'm like, well, I don't like neither of them. Why do I have to vote? Why are you forcing me to elect someone that I don't like none of them? And my argument, my example, that's why I want a female to be here, is like, let's say you have two men.
Oh, I was gonna say 2 girls.
No, well, you could say 2 girls, but I'm saying the girl here, you have 2 guys, 2 candidates to be your man, right? One's gonna beat on you and cheat on you. The next one's going to it's gonna beat and rape you. The other one's gonna cheat on you.
Yeah,
and-
how
and
you
talk.
pick the best of? I
Yeah.
got you.
So
You don't pick.
You're not gonna pick because
I
you
get
don't
you.
have to.
I get you.
And to me, that's more important
But that's a
than the
different-
president because you're gonna lay with that person every day.
I get what you're comparing, but at the same time, it's different. You're
How-
not getting beat.
You know why it's different? I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Because that person you're gonna choose to lay up with you is gonna be with you every single day. Yes, the president is there, but that person's gonna do more for you than your president.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? You know who was? They had I saw like 6 months before Corona. Jimmy Kimmel had an interview with George W. Bush.
Yeah.
You remember how everybody used to hate this nigga before he left? They thought he was the stupidest thing on the block and all
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yo, my man came out on the stage. he got a fucking standing ovation when he came out. I was even like, and then he was like, I bet you didn't expect that kind of a gesture. He goes, yeah, all of a sudden everybody loves me for some reason. Right? That's because of this fool that's in the White House right now, right?
Same thing's gonna happen in whatever the next president is going. But go ahead, finish your statement.
At the end of the day, nobody, you're never gonna get 100% of the vote for anybody.
Yeah.
Right? For anybody, right? But here's the thing with Trump is that, and I was telling my girl this the other day. I'm born and raised in Miami. I'm American. I got American passport, everything, right?
Yeah.
Passport.
But let's go, pro USA. Whenever I see people now waving an American flag, it's almost like they're waving a Confederate flag to me now. And that's fucked up. I feel like that because that's my flag.
Yeah.
That's my flag. And when I see people now, I see an American flag. I'm like, oh, this nigga must
You
be
think
a Trump
racist?
I think racist.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Do you think
that's not right? But that's how I feel now.
It's crazy.
That's what this narrative has gotten to.
It's crazy.
Trump is what, the 50-something president? 40. I'm ahead of myself, right? Do you think he's the worst president of all of them?
Absolutely.
I mean, I didn't live all the.
Wait, hold on. What you said?
Absolutely.
And you said absolutely.
I didn't live all presidencies.
I didn't either.
So
right?
I can't say that.
I was here for Reagan. Reagan was Republican.
You wasn't here for Washington. You wasn't here for Lincoln.
Nah.
You wasn't here
I'm
for.
gonna tell you my
for
presidents:
for
Carter,
Nixon.
Reagan, Clinton. Bush 1, Clinton, Bush 2, Obama, and Trump.
So you're saying he's the worst president in your time?
Yes, in my time.
I'm saying overall.
I mean, see that. I wish you was Sean Mason. There's people that was with Nixon. Like,
we had slaves, right and wrong.
Hey, again,
George Washington had slaves.
I can only talk for what I know. I can only talk for what I know.
And
I
respect that.
Like, Nixon got impeached and all that, for his own reason, or whatever. Like, but dog, look, he did a speech. I'm gonna tell you one thing. He did that speech the other night, 2 nights ago. Trump.
Yeah.
In front of the White House lawn.
Yeah.
The White House is the people's house.
Yeah.
You are not, even though you live there, you are not allowed to do your political promotion on that lawn.
I did not
and
know
that's
that.
why the
I mean,
DNC,
you can't do it in my house.
That's why the conventions are always in arenas and all that.
Okay.
Now, because of Corona.
I just learned something. I did not know that.
Yeah, so because of Corona, they had it, it had to be not in a convention
I thought
center.
that's what the fences was for.
No, but here's the thing. But now Trump flips it. Okay, if you're going to do that speech, fine. But they ain't supposed to be nobody there. Now he has all his followers there on the White House lawn, the people's lawn, the people's White House. That's my house.
It sounds like the Rock.
That's my crib, dog. That's your crib. That's your crib. I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
But go right outside to the Washington Arena or whatever. Go do that there or whatever. What I'm saying is that he's taking advantage of his power, taking advantage of his power, he's overstepped his boundaries. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'm Haitian, dog. He called my country a shithole.
I don't know if he's taking advantage. I think he's not appreciating. He's devaluing the presidency. To him,
he's never even read the Constitution.
To him, exactly.
Okay.
He doesn't value
I
the
have
presidency.
2 things to say.
My brother, I value my gaming platform more than he values the presidency.
Absolutely.
It's for him to read every constitution as soon as he wakes up. And he
that's a first.
Malfunction.
Go ahead, talk.
That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I think we're all on the same page with that. You know what I mean? It's just now. Here's
Yeah,
my-
but,
Dude, if
but
I-
hold
if I
on,
had a
hold
friend-
on. Before you say that, I'm gonna say this. Whose fault is that? Is that Trump's fault, or that's the?
People's.
I mean, I think it should be a little bit more challenging to become the president of the United States. You made it easy that as long as you're American, you
There
can
should
freaking
be
do it.
at least an exam.
Trump should never been president because he didn't have the qualifications.
I don't even think. Yeah, exactly, dog. You got to do
All right,
it
but
to be
whose
a
fault is
president. That's the fucking the law. Because if I want to go be if I want to go work at AT&T, I got to at least do 3 interviews before I get the job.
I completely agree.
If I want to go be president of the United States, I just got to have the money to do it.
Well, it's funny you say that because I always say that about voting. I'm not knocking voting. I understand and I agree with the concept of voting. 3-1. Okay, we go this way,
Yeah,
right?
it should be majority. Yeah,
But
The
I don't
Electoral
think.
College.
I think, honest to God, that our vote doesn't count. I, honest to God, believe that they know who's going to be the next president and the next 3 or 4 presidents. I think in that little Senate that they have, or those group of people, they're sitting there and they're voting. Because this is my thing, right? You said it perfect. if someone's gonna be the next president or CEO of a Target, are they gonna ask the rest of America who they gonna want, or are they gonna ask their small people?
No, yeah.
So if Target is gonna do something like that, why do you think America they give a fuck about Middle America what they thinking of? That's my opinion. I'm not
Exactly.
saying that's true.
No,
I just think that they know. Listen, I need to cut you up. I don't know shit about politics. I'm just everything I'm saying is my opinion. There's no
course.
facts in my things, right? This is
Right.
my opinion. But why a man like me that don't know shit about politics knew Bush was gonna win 2 terms, knew Obama was gonna win, and knew Trump was gonna. I knew Trump was gonna win. You know when? The first Republican debate with all of them was around.
You know what? You know how I know? Just like you say,
I have
numbers,
something I need to tell you.
numbers don't lie, my friend. And you know what? At the end of the day,
Men lie and women lie. Numbers
No.
don't.
At the end of the day, we are the minority.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that
yeah,
minority
definitely,
and the
definitely,
majority.
definitely.
So numbers is gonna
Yeah.
win it every time.
Numbers don't lie, but people who control the numbers lie.
Maybe. I mean,
We gotta
again,
go
that's.
to a quick store run.
You guys are going.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing. About I wish you were here with something I was breaking down about voting and shit like that. Right? Now, but I'm gonna say this. With Trump, right? Everyone always says he's this and he's that, but no one really gives me a breakdown. They'll be like, "Oh, he's racist."
Yeah.
Okay, but why is he
Why?
racist? What do you mean? He sides with this? Give me an example. What do you mean? It's all over.
Okay,
Like,
here's the one example. Here's one.
oh, I'm gonna give you an example. We all know by now about the Central Park 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all
He
know.
did that.
You know what he wrote, right?
Yeah. He wanted to sentence
Now,
mom.
Now, is that a racist thing, or does it matter if it was black or white?
I don't think it mattered if it was black or white, honestly.
Let me tell you something. I agree with him.
Yeah, it was like you thought that happened.
You thought
so-
five men
yeah,
raped and beat
yeah,
this
absolutely.
woman.
I don't think it's racist.
They
at all.
seen the video of them admitting to it.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
like
So
now
when
that
you're
we
seeing
know.
that, I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
hang them motherfuckers
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But everyone's trashing him for speaking up on saying this shit.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Now, if you saying hang these niggers and shit, they all deserve to die and shit like that, then I get it.
He didn't say hang these niggas.
Yeah, he said they should all.
So let me ask you a question, Pat.
Yeah.
Kind of off the topic, but on the topic. You know who I think about when I see a lot of this shit that's going down right now with the cops and everything?
Yeah.
I have about 3 or 4 black friends that are cops,
Okay.
right?
Don't mind me. I'm actually
Go ahead, go
listening.
ahead.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I know. There are 3 or 4 black Americans that are cops.
Yeah.
How do you think they feel with everything that's going on? When you know that they're there to serve and protect, like what they're supposed to, right?
Yeah.
However,
Are we talking about black cops in general or your
yeah,
people's?
black cops in general.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying I think about them because they, I find like they're quiet about it. Again, maybe they don't have to speak about it. I'm not saying that they have to speak about it or anything. But on social media wise and everything, they're very quiet. And again, that's their opinion. That's fine. I'm even quiet about it. I don't really put my things out there like that.
I tell you not to put
But-
your things out there like
But,
that.
however, what I'm saying is,
Let me-
how do you
let-
think
let me
they
say,
feel?
Let me say something right quick. I'm gonna answer that. Right now, we could talk about. We just having fun. Like
Right now,
if I
but-
feel like this is something you don't want, I'm gonna edit a lot of things out. This is just us play. We play
Yeah.
right. We're not even online anymore.
Right.
We're just play. How do I think they feel? Not every brother's a brother. That's one thing. So some might feel conflicted because this is his job that he loves, but he's still a black man. And if he speaks out, it's like not just cops, but any business. If you speak out against your own,
Right.
they're gonna
Outcast
cast you
you.
to the
Right.
to the side.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Is that fair?
no, it's not fair. But I mean,
Because he's
But
there to
that's
protect
their
and to
job.
serve?
But what is happening to him to make it unfair? I mean, he or she may not be killing them, but they are cops killing people for no reason.
Absolutely.
So where's the unfair for him or her?
Because he has a badge on, he's automatically going to be considered that as well. Or no, you know
That's,
what I even
that's
think
to
about?
the ignorant mind, honestly.
But check this out. How about the people that are protesting that are black, and then there's a guard, there's a police with a fucking riot gear and all that that's in front of you that's black. and he's telling you not to protest because of this.
Okay.
And he's yelling in your face and saying, "Why the fuck are you protecting the cops? Because you guys are the ones that killed my brother."
Well, you also got to know the job you took, and you got to know what's
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah.
This hasn't happened. This didn't just start.
Nah, nigga, this
They
shit's
always-
been talked
it was
about.
Now, let me ask you, do you know why they build cops to police station? You know where it all originally started? I learned this the other day. Do you know how it all started? The whole police academy, like why it started?
Why?
They started that to go track down slave members and bring them back to their owners and like that. That's when they made the police form the police station and like that.
Okay.
To attract and attack and capture slave owners.
Wow, so that's that.
This mentality's been happening from back then.
Really?
And, yeah.
When?
Yes, I can show you proof of it and everything like that.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just learned about it just a couple of weeks ago. And now this whole thing, obviously, jails and all that, it's all profit. They have to put people in jail. It's a profit.
It's a profit. Absolutely.
So that's why a lot of these things happen to them. That's why they say these.
But if you don't break the law, if you don't break the law, no one's stopping
My
you.
first time I got arrested, the first 2 times, I didn't do nothing. I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'll tell you my story, the first one. I came from the store to buy me cigarettes when I smoked cigarettes at the time with my mom. My mom took me to the store to go buy cigarettes. I came back. I'm going inside to go watch wrestling like I always do on Thursday. This is March 1st, 2001. I remember this date. It is March. You can Google it. March 1st, 2001 was on a Thursday. That's SmackDown Thursday. I can tell you everything that happened, but the end, because of what happened. I went outside during commercial break just to say what's up to everybody.
Cut it. Let's cut it.
Just to say what's up to everybody. They told me what they did, blah, 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 this and that. There was these kids running around, they were throwing. I said, okay, guys, I'm out. Commercial's done. I'm going back inside. Whoop, whoop. Cops all swarmed through the thing, right? Whatever. I've been harassed plenty of times. I have nothing on me. Lay down, search me, and I go about my business.
So why did they harass you though?
They harassed all of us.
Why?
Because, we stop moving the camera. They just keep going to their houses and like that. In a way, I should know better because I know that they go to their house all the time and all like that. So
Go to whose house?
this house.
I'll tell you that.
It's basically I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. They basically found some weed.
So that's what I'm saying.
They
Like
basically-
if you don't break the law, no one's like
So,
doing anything.
so did I break the law just by being in the wrong place?
You
Technically.
just said
Yeah.
you were at a place
Yeah.
that they broke the law.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So I'm kind of guilty anyway.
Yes.
Okay. I can take that.
You feel me?
Huh?
You feel me?
I feel you.
That's what it is.
That's
it's
what
like,
it is, baby. R.I.P. That was a good episode. Love y'all.
Go on.
So for me, like I understand that everybody's like, oh, black people and all this, like I'm getting arrested and like.
Well, I didn't use.
Did you break the law?
I didn't use racist, and I didn't say.
Did you break the law? You broke the law. You were at a place that you weren't supposed to be at.
Yeah.
And that's why you got involved into whatever situation that you got involved in. That's it. That's what it is. Oh my God! An animal fell on me.
Okay, now
What is that, babe? I hate animals and they always come to me.
Well, that's not an animal. It's an insect. Okay, I agree with you, right?
It's an animal.
Now you search me, find absolutely nothing
Okay.
on me.
Okay.
You find stuff, you decide to put it on me.
Oh, so they found stuff and they just said it's you.
They put me in the back of the police car.
That sucks.
My dad came. He saw me in the car, and then he's like, "Yo, why are you arresting my son?" He goes, "Oh, he was drinking. He was smoking, and I don't drink. I don't smoke. So you're already lying."
So we
And
know
then,
that.
yeah, so my dad says, "Breathe on me." So I breathe on him. He's like, "I don't smell no alcohol, no nothing like that." Like, to my knowledge, he don't drink. He could be lying to me, but I don't smell nothing right now. And they were like, "Whatever it is, what it is." You know what the cop told me when I was backseat? He was like, "You ever heard the saying, the pen is mightier than the sword?" That day I already knew what they meant. man, he's gonna write whatever he wants. So now, do you think it's fair that you go in and you arrest someone without even doing your research? They're saying they seen me smoking. They had me on video smoking, and I'm like, pull it up. Like, I ain't gonna sit there and say he did it or he did it, this and that. But if you had it on film, pull up the freaking film, and you'll see that I literally just walked from my house over here. I didn't even light a cigarette. I just left it in the house. So if you're saying this happened, then where's the proof?
I tasted it.
And it's not just cops. Let me tell you something. It's not just cops. It's the whole system. Because even my lawyer was a piece of shit lawyer. Because after, you know what happened? As soon as I got out of jail, my aunt she was a nurse. She took me straight to the hospital, right? It was straight to the hospital. They made me do a piss test and all like that to prove that there's no alcohol, in my system. I'm talking about as soon as I got out of jail, went straight there. We had all the proof in the world. My lawyer was just like, just plead no contest. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, whatever, just get this shit over with. And then found out that it means that you met your guilt, but you just want to get it over with.
Right.
So it's not, to me, it's not just cops. It's the whole fucking system.
Yeah, it that's what it is. I mean,
absolutely, it is a system, and it's like the way they're trained, and it sucks.
so okay, so now I got another thing I'm gonna bring up. And again, this is the shit I be thinking about. You Haitian, right? I'm Haitian. We all grew up Haitian. In Miami.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I was probably more made fun of or whatever for being Haitian from black people more than white people or any other race.
That's crazy.
Right. Black people are.
They used to call me Catman.
Oh yes, I definitely agree with that.
They used to call me Catman.
You want me to tell you my
Wait,
stories?
can I finish?
You're gonna finish. And I'm gonna tell
They
my
used to
story.
call me Catman. They said Haitians eat cats. Oh, I came off the boat. I'm a refugee. All of this. And this is coming from people that's the same complexion as me, dog.
Yeah.
I never heard it from a Spanish person, a white person, Indian person, none of that.
Now, I'll let you tell your story.
So-
But question, you can finish. Why are we blaming white people when we can't even grow with each other?
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Because to me,
That
I
is
see y'all
the
fighting for
problem.
injustice.
It's the easy scapegoat for me to blame someone else because of my fuck up.
But that's what we
That's
do.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we do. Us as black people, we blame the other, and that's not what we should do.
Jewish people stick together. White people stick together. Even Spanish people stick together and like that.
Not even. Spanish people don't stick together.
Well, Asian people stick together.
Spanish people.
Blacks
don't
are the
stick
most
together.
homophobic, racist, in my opinion. Homophobic, racist, and blacks.
No,
and-
they're super gay now.
No, but they're still like
Yeah, but
listen to
They're
hip hop and
super
all that.
fucking
No,
gay
but listen,
now, and
listen,
it's super
even-
accepted.
what I'm saying is, what I'm saying
No,
is,
but I agree. I understand what he's saying. At
What
the
I'm
end of
saying
the day,
is
they
that-
are super gay, but the ones who aren't, like, if I want to insult you, I'm like, motherfucker, that shit's
so
gay.
I see people that are fighting for for
I don't know.
equality, but yet I wasn't getting that equality when I was growing up, and it was because of blacks, not because of.
So my story, right? I'm Hispanic, I'm Latina, and I grew up inner city, Alapata. If anybody knows Alapata's ghetto, right?
Yeah.
I had really long curly hair growing up, middle school. There was a black girl that told me, if you come back to school with your hair loose, I'ma burn you. She told me that. All right, so I'm 6th grade. I'm 12 years old. I don't know, so I'm scared. I'm scared
Yeah.
for my life.
I
I'm
know, you
scared.
know.
So I'm like, Mommy, this black girl told me, she said that if I go back to school with my hair loose, she's gonna burn me. My mom was like, what? And she's like, you're gonna go back to school with your hair loose. And I'm gonna go to school. And if something happens to you, it's on them. So obviously, my mom, thank God, she went to school and she was like, look, they're harassing my daughter, like, cause she has long curly hair, da-da-da-da-da-da. But I told Chris, like, I experienced racism with black people, not even white people. It was black people telling me, you're not black enough to be part of me. You know what I mean? So it's like, en serio. So
So-
now we're like doing all this and we're doing all that and we're trying to fight. No. You guys made you divided us. You don't even understand. You don't even know how to accept. Black people, I
And-
feel like black people don't know how to accept.
You know what my
And that's why cops do what they do, because we don't care. They don't
because
care.
you know what happened
I
back
feel
in the
like black
90s?
people
There was
don't know
something
how to
called affirmative action,
Yeah.
which in a nutshell is basically just saying that for every job that you have that's out there,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least
There has
one
to be
black
one black
person
person.
or a Latin or whatever.
Yeah.
So at that
Well,
time,
they don't have it no more. Affirmative action.
Yeah,
I don't
but
even. It's not even.
it
It's
has
more
to.
off
There
of
has
what.
to be.
At the time, it was like you had to do it because of that, right? So we were all the black kids were boycotting the school. Nobody was going to school. So I'm like, Dad, I ain't going to school tomorrow. None of the black kids are going to school tomorrow. I ain't going.
Yeah.
He goes, why? Because of affirmative action. He goes,
Oh,
do you know
so
what it
you
is?
went through that.
You went to Killian, right?
Yeah, but this was like
You were there with
this
the
was like-
Killian, Ryan?
Yeah, I was there for that. So he's like, you know what affirmative action is? I was like, yeah. They don't want to hire black people. He goes, nah. First of all, you don't even know. It's to say that every company has to have a black people to work at the job. However, maybe that person isn't qualified, but because they have to have it, he goes, you're gonna get that job because you are qualified. Because you're going to school tomorrow. And you know what? I was the only black kid in fucking school.
And then how did black folks think about that?
They don't know because they wasn't there.
They wasn't there, so they don't know.
But I was there, and then you know what? But it made me realize it's like you go to get a job because you're qualified for it,
Now imagine this. Now imagine this.
not because of the color of your skin.
Now imagine this. What your dad said was right.
Super.
But
right.
now, what would happen if the black kids find out that you were the only black one? They're gonna call you Uncle Tom.
Uncle
they
Tom
might
and all
John.
that, but at the end of the day, they know it's right, yo. That's right. It's just what's right and what's wrong,
It's
bro.
what's right,
At the end of
wrong.
the day, dog. At the
If
end
you
of the
do
day,
right, nothing's
at the
gonna
end of the
happen.
listen.
If you do wrong, you're
I
gonna-
disagree with that. I mean, yes, do right. I mean, you have a lesser chance of something happening to you, but shit happens because, there's a lot of hatreds out in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there has to be at some point, and there has to be at some point in everybody's life that everybody has to realize that we are all on the same motherfucking planet. We have all the same 24 hours in a day to do what we do. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. Thou shalt not kill. I could go to bed at night with my door wide open. Look, we fell asleep the other day. We realized we had the door open. I'm good because I knew I ain't do nothing wrong to nobody. So you know what? I woke up the next day, fine. Nothing happened to me. And that's how everybody should be at the end of the day, yo.
And be accountable.
Respect everybody.
Be accountable for your actions.
That's it, dog. Just treat people the way you want to be treated, dog. You ain't no better than nobody else.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
You ain't better than
if
me,
you
I'm
feel
not better than you.
Yeah, I always say that. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm just trying to be better than yesterday's me.
Yeah,
That's it.
me too.
Be in competition with yourself.
I got this tattoo on my shoulder when I was 17 years old that said unity, yo, and I believe that shit till this day, yo. Like, unity, that's what Bob Marley said, yo. What's the difference between us being judged by the color of our skin and the color of our eyes? What's the fucking difference? We all bleed red, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed at the fact that I wasn't raised that way. Like, I don't see color. I never understood it. I
There
don't.
is color though.
But there is, I mean, it's
What do you mean by
it's
that?
fucked up, man. It's
There is
fucked up.
color.
But what do you mean by that?
What I mean, like, people do see you by the color of your skin.
Oh yeah,
Which is horrible.
Well, also
hate it.
but on the same time, people can also gotta understand. If I sat there and I'm trying to describe him, I might say, he's black with beard and all. I'm not being racist. I'm just describing the freaking person.
Yeah.
That's
But
another thing.
people-
Sometimes, God, everything is not racist. Here's a perfect example. They always bitch about, the show Friends. Oh, that's a racist show. They didn't have no black people on the show.
It's true, they didn't.
I know, but
I
okay.
didn't think about it.
Okay, but analyze
Yeah,
this.
But they didn't have no white people on Martin.
That's what I was just gonna say. And then when they did, Sean,
It was a black guy playing a white guy.
No, it was a white guy. Sean, he was.
Oh, yeah.
They were making fun of him.
It was doofy white guy.
Yeah, Living Single didn't have no white, and it's okay. That's the demographics. I don't know if they were saying that because the name show is called Friends, and that's why they're saying that.
Yeah,
but
but-
it's like, let the white people have their show, black people have their show. If you want to interject and have mixtures here and there, then it's like everything is not racist and all like that.
Yeah, it's what you like, yo. It's just like sports, yo. So what? I like soccer. You don't like soccer. You like baseball. That doesn't make me like it's just that's not what I like. I don't like it. I feel like baseball is very boring.
Even him, even us.
But
like,
there's
I'm
people
like,
that
I'm a
love baseball
fan.
and,
I
it's
love
America's
baseball.
pastime and,
I love
you know.
baseball. He likes soccer. I'm learning soccer now just because of him. Hey.
How blah would this world be?
But learn
You know,
from one
you
another
learn
instead
from
of.
one another. Like that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you do. Like, okay, he introduced me to the soccer world. I'm learning from him. Like I feel like I'm learning a lot from him, and I feel like you're learning from me. You know,
Absolutely.
it's like
Even like cricket. I'm trying to learn cricket. You know how much cricket is played in the Caribbean, dog?
You know,
and it's
I
an English
seen
sport.
rugby. I'm like, that game ain't no joke.
Bro, that's not
Rugby. You talking about football? They play rugby. They had no
what's
padding.
rugby?
It's football without
Padding.
without pads in Australia.
They go
They
hard.
go hard.
Really?
What?
You get
I gotta use the restroom. Excuse me, guys.
you get scared just to watch it.
Yeah, but definitely, like, I feel like people need to just forget about, and even me, sometimes I catch myself, like,
Yeah.
judging by the color of our skin. Like today, so I live on 79th Street, right? So there's a Royal Castle.
79th Street. Oh,
And
no.
27th,
Okay. I know
yeah.
exactly where you're at.
And 27th Avenue. So there's a Royal Castle. That was the competition to Burger King back in the days.
What was the name of it?
Royal Castle. That
Oh,
was the
fake ass White Castle?
competition. No, yeah, but that was the competition to Burger King, right? So I was like, the other day, so we were driving today, and I was like, oh my God, there's a Spanish girl in there, and then I thought about it. I'm like, why did I have to classify that?
Spanish girl.
Yeah, like why? I hate that.
Well, I mean, that's society. I mean, if you know you're not racist, not a big
I'm
deal
not
or
though.
nothing like
I'm
that.
not racist.
I heard
at
you were
all.
racist. They were talking about how racist you were.
What?
That you're
She's
only
not.
around us because you want to
She
feel
is
better about
not.
yourself.
Whoa.
That was some crazy shit. I said, when is she coming back on? We gotta
Listen,
talk to her.
you think she's racist? She would have never had a kid with my brother.
Exactly.
Well, listen. At first, I was joking. I said you guys said she was racist. I was joking.
never
I was
said she's
joking.
racist.
But hey, there's a lot of racist people that have freaking, you know.
No, I'm just.
No.
I go with the right. What's right was wrong.
I know. I was just messing. I'm
Exactly.
messing with
What's
you.
right is right.
What's
and
right
what's
is-
wrong.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. It's nothing else to it. There's no racism here.
Well, let me tell you something that I was a big fan of The Apprentice, right? The Donald Trump show, The Apprentice, and hey, I'm not for or against him, but I don't hate him like all these people hate Trump and all. But if you ever watched The Apprentice,
He's not the best.
but he's not the worst.
He's not the worst.
He's not the worst.
He's not the worst.
Not the best. He doesn't know how to speak like a president. Like Obama, he knew how to
Obama
speak.
is like
He
the
will
person
speak.
you can listen to
And listen,
for
have you not
hours.
seen
And
the
his
have you,
voice
have you
and
not
just
seen
the
the
tone of it.
have you not seen the pattern? You had Bush, the first Bush.
He was
a Republican. Then we had Clinton, a Democrat. Then we had another Republican, which was Bush. Then we had a Trump. You know, even
That's
and then
gonna
we
happen.
have now.
It's gonna
Hey,
happen.
Chris Rock said in his stand-up, he's like, "Yo, I'm not worried about no Trump because when we had Bush, we had a retard as the President Bush. Then we had Obama. Because after Trump, we gonna have Jesus Christ as the president."
Exactly.
Or a female, finally. Or a female.
No,
Or
I want a
female.
female.
Oh, here's
But
my
that's not gonna happen.
Female.
That's not gonna happen
Here's my
yet.
theory with the female thing, right?
I don't think-
This is my thing. This is another reason why Trump won. People don't realize Trump won
Ooh, yes, give us the plan.
because Obama was president. This is what. Remember, I don't know if Trump. I think he maybe is or not. It had nothing to do with Trump. Has people, the voters, right? By we having the first black president, which I'm so proud to be a part of, and I
Yeah,
got to see
and
it.
I voted
Yeah.
as well.
That's the only reason why I voted.
Yeah.
That's the only time
Majority
I
of
voted.
people-
That's the only time I voted.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Now-
I had just
We're
turned
doing
18.
Now,
that. We're
now,
doing that.
Miami, we happy, you know, because we got Latin and black folks in LA, same thing, New York. But remember, the middle America is not.
They were
Okay.
They were. It was like a thing, but the thing is that the
Now,
media
my-
didn't put it
Okay, but my point
the
is,
way that they do it to
all right,
Trump.
but my point is this.
I feel like the media.
When you,
It's the one that's
when you end up
picking on
having a
Trump.
president, now you're going to re-election, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're putting Trump against a female. If Trump was up against another white man, I don't think Trump would have won. Because you have ignorant people out there saying, whoa, hold on. We gave you a nigger president, and now you want a fucking bitch as the president?
Put the R behind that shit.
I'm just saying. This is not how I'm speaking. This is how racist, ignorant people
That's
think.
how they think, yeah.
They're like, wait a minute.
Just
I
like
gave you-
Charlemagne.
I gave you. Okay, I'm coming. Let me just finish the statement. The people. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. I just wanted to say my stand that there's ignorant people out there who sat there and thinks we gave you a nigga president, now you want a bitch president. What next? You want a fucking faggot? Then you want a transgender? That's how certain people think. Ignorant.
I'm
All right.
not ignorant like that.
I'm not
but
saying
I
that.
really don't want that though.
I'm just saying that. That's why they didn't have the. If it was next election, maybe you could have a woman president, but not after the black president. That's how racist and ignorant people think. That's how I'm saying. They're like too much change too fast.
I sent you like 5 or 6 texts, homie.
Babe.
Alright, I gotta wrap it up because some people don't know how to act and shit, so I gotta take people home and shit.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys want to keep talking, I'll leave and come right back. But
No, but I love it. It was fun.
It was fun.
No, but look, I have the girls. Everybody's saying yes. September 18th.
September 18th, then they put a freaking long.
Yeah, because I have to do that.
Hey, I'm a guy like, can we do it tomorrow? Can we do it in an
Girls
hour?
that don't work that.
No,
We need to do our hair.
exactly.
We need to work on our vocal cords.
Maybe that's what I'm saying.
Well,
We gotta do it. So you're down, Kiki, to do that?
if it's here, because I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, let's do it here. We should do it here. You're down to do it here?
If that's what's gonna take, then yes, then I have to
Let's
take
do it
that
here.
trip.
Let's do it here.
Girls, 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 girls.
Can you have a single one or something like that so I can
I'm
look
sure
at
she
it?
has Chris. I don't know. Chris!
Grace!
He left you.
Fuck that bitch.